Good morning, everybody, and happy second 4th of July on the 5th of July from Epcot this morning. How is everybody doing? Like I said yesterday, we might start a little bit early, which we did. We ran into our friends Walt over at Mostock, and we're super excited to be able to give him a big hug, and his wife Melissa. And they gave us some tips for the fireworks tonight, which we're definitely going to take advantage of. Good morning, y'all. So like I said yesterday, we do have a Guardians Lightning Lane that is 10:45 to 11:45. So we've got a little bit of time. Hey, Michael. Nice to see you. Bright and early. I guess it's not super early. So we're gonna start with Soarin' Over America, guys. It is a very short wait time right now, and it seems very fitting since we're still doing the America stuff today. So it is myself and Pookie Bug. If you haven't been to Instagram, we do have our new America outfits for today. So I'm all in blue. Pookie Bug also has his blue America. We actually did not plan this. We did not plan to be wearing blue together. He has his blue USA Mickey shirt on. So, good morning, everybody. Nice to see you. And happy 4th of July. Still, we're going to do this again today. So we're going to head in to Soarin' Over America. We're going to do this first because the wait time is still fairly low. So as you can see, people are heading in this direction. We're going to get this done early. We do have some lunchtime reservations, so we're going to go offline shortly after 1. And we'll come back a little bit later. So it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream this morning. So we're gonna get a few things in. We're gonna do a bunch of rides this morning. Except for the fireworks tonight and some characters being out, they don't have a lot going on here. So we're just gonna have a good old Epcot day. Good morning, Dole Whip Dave. So we're gonna start off the 4th/5th of July. Still celebrating the 250th, doing Soarin' Over America, American style. I do have my microphone with me today, so when it gets a little bit warmer, we'll maybe test that out and see if you guys like that better, because I want you guys to be able to still hear the background noises. So if that cuts it out, we'll go back to doing it this way. On the time off, I'm going to purchase a new microphone that has a receiver that I can kind of manipulate the sound a little bit, depending on those hallways and things. So that's something that we'll do before I come back on the 20th. So we'll see how this works out. I'm sure you'll be here soon, Dave. You'll be here at some point. I don't think you live that far away from us. I feel like you should be able to just like hop down to where we are and you can just drive down with us one day. They have some bunting up for Soarin' Over America. For anybody that has not tried or not been on our stream and we were here last time, we did Soarin' Over America. They have a milkshake down at the Sunshine Seasons restaurant down there called S'morin' Over America, which is s'more flavored. Generally, Pookie Bug and I aren't s'more fans and we don't like marshmallow, but it was actually really good, y'all. And this is where we're having lunch today at Garden Grill.
Oh, sorry. All right.
So, oh, and look, Chip is out. Usually we really like Beer Garden in Epcot, and that's our go-to lately with the 40% pass holder summer discount. But we want to try Garden Grill. We haven't been there for a little bit. There's mixed things from there, but we're gonna go and have lunch there today. So that's where we're eating, is at Garden Grill in a little bit. So, okay, hurry. Got wait times going up. So we're gonna hit Soarin' Over America, guys. So we just gotta wait for Pookie Bug for a minute. He needs the restroom. He preloaded for hydrating, and this is what happens. Good morning, Peter. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Welcome into the channel. This is Steph from Steph Wonders Disney. We are just about to head into Soarin' Over America, which seems very appropriate for America's 250th, which we are still celebrating today on the 5th. And we will be watching the fireworks later on tonight for that. So there'll be Luminous, and then right after Luminous is going to be the American fireworks after that. We got some good tips, so we'll have a good spot, I think, from Walt over at Mouse Talk, who has his own channel. If you haven't seen his channel before, go ahead and check out his channel over at Mouse Talk. They're amazing people. We love them. They caught up with us right as we were coming into Epcot this morning. Got to give them a big hug. We were pretty happy about that. Park bag is always packed. Yes. We always have a park bag packed with the essentials. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go soaring. We'll get some pre-fireworks in before tonight with soaring. Yes, he has. He did this last time with me when he was here maybe a month ago. Again, Pookie Bug doesn't actually come with me that often, so it's kind of rare that he's come here this much. He will not be back with me probably until December now. Normally he only comes like once a year, whereas I come, you know, as often as I do. He is not an AP, so we buy him tickets when we come.
I like your earbuds.
Thank you. Little girl was saying she liked my ears. Good morning, Doug. Good morning. We just bumped into Walt and Melissa, so that was awesome. Thank you. They gave us some good tips for the fireworks tonight, so that was nice to bump into them, gave them big hugs. We took some pictures. It was good to see them. We had a little chat with them this morning. They actually caught up with us right when we walked in, so it was good. And also our moderator here, Doug. He has his own channel. Go check him out. Coffee Talk with Doug every morning. I even listen to it all the time. Usually I'm on my way to physio, so I ninja listen to it in my car, but fun times with Doug and Cakes and Scallywag Steve. Yeah, the lights aren't on today, guys. Usually there's all these lights going in here that go up and down the walls, and they're not on today. Kind of weird. Good morning and welcome in, guys. We are here doing Soarin' Over America. It seems very fitting for the 4th of July. I mean, it's the 5th of July now, but we're still celebrating the 4th. Good morning, Hector. Welcome in. Nice to see you. It's funny, Pookie Bug and I matched outfits today, and we didn't even mean to. So I'm all in blue and wearing the America ears. Pookie Bug is wearing his USA Mickey t-shirt, which is also blue, and we did not plan that. He pulled it out this morning, and I'm like, oh, look, we're matching. We did not plan that. It's funny. Good morning, Dan. Welcome in. Nice to see everybody joining us this morning. We are starting off an amazing Epcot day here with Soarin' Over America. I think we might do Living with the Land next because we're in the same pavilion. And then we're going to head over and do Guardians because we have a lightning lane, y'all. So hopefully we get a good song. We all know Pat's favorite song is September. And my favorite song is Disco Inferno, which I have not heard in a while. We did get September once. So we're hoping for a good song today, guys. Good morning, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. I know a lot of people are over watching everybody in Magic Kingdom for Carousel of Progress since it's the last day. We had actually planned on trying to ride that yesterday, but everything went down with all those thunderstorms and it never came back up. So we never got a chance to ride that yesterday. And now this morning, I think it's up, but it's like a crazy wait over there. It's like hours long wait, as it is when it's the last day of anything. So it'll be another crazy day in Magic Kingdom, being another day of fireworks there. I'm not sure if they're doing the DJ thing there today, probably, but they're definitely doing the fireworks and the last day of Carousel of Progress. So it'll be a crazy day in Magic Kingdom. I know today looks like a busy day here too. When we were on the way over here on the bus, the park wasn't even officially open. It was like 8:36 when I looked at the park times, and Guardians was already at an 85-minute wait, and that's just early park entry time. So I'm glad that we bought that Lightning Lane. We always do. It's our favorite ride, and I'm not going to stand in line that long for that. And that wait time generally doesn't go down much. Sometimes during fireworks and dinner times and things, it will go down. I've seen it as low as 45 minutes, and I'll jump in line if it's 45 minutes. That's about as low as you're ever going to see it. Yeah. Oh, Hector, I'm so sad that you never got to see us. Yeah, it would have been impossible, especially during fireworks and the dance party. There was people everywhere trying to even get out of there or move. You wouldn't able to, unless you knew where your people were, and even then, trying to find it in that sea of people. But I'm sad I never got to see you. We'll have to try again another time. Hector came yesterday, and he said he tried to find us, but during the fireworks, but there's so many people. Yeah, Pookie Bug said, good luck. I appreciate you trying, though. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in and good morning. This is Steph from Steph Wanders Disney. We are doing Soarin' Over America as our first ride today. That seems very fitting for this 250th America's birthday. We are all dressed up in our patriotic gear again today. Thanks for tuning in and joining us. It's going to be a shorter stream this morning, guys. We're going to be on until just after 1. We have dining reservations at Garden Grill this morning. I guess it's this afternoon, early this afternoon. So we're going to go have some lunch at Garden Grill. We haven't been there for numerous years. We usually go to Beer Garden. That's our favorite place to go. But Pookie Bug wanted to try that. We haven't been there for a little bit. So we're going to go check out some characters, eat some food. And we'll see if it's still as good as it was. It's been several years since we've been there, so we keep hearing things. It's kind of hit or miss, and we figured with the 40% pass holder discount, this would be a good place to do that. Or a good time to do that. And see if it's still somewhere we would recommend people going. Hey, but you were still there, Hector, so it's all right. I did get lots of good shots. I live streamed it, of course, but I did get lots of good shots. I was live streaming and multitasking while taking more video with my other equipment. So I've got multiple shots of that and a whole bunch of the DJ stuff on my other phone and my other camera. And then also the live stream. So I posted some of it on Instagram, if you have that, some of the end part. But I do have some sections, and I can download and chop that up too, if you need a copy of it. I don't mind giving that to you. Good morning, Elizabeth. Welcome in. Nice to see you. We're starting out the day a little early. And we're starting out with Soarin' Over America, which means suiting for America's birthday. Welcome in, guys. I believe that was Not So Scary Mary TV, Hector. So that was Neri. She's been amazing, and she's come in a couple of times and just dropped some memberships. So yeah, if you haven't followed her before, she has her own channel as well, but it is Not So Scary Mary TV. And she's amazing too. We're gonna try and get Not So Scary Mary to ride Tower of Terror with me. She's never ridden it before, and I told her that we would ride together. I'd hold her hand because she's been too scared to ride it. So maybe we'll see if we can get her to do that next time I'm here. And she's here at the same time. Sometime in August, I think.
Let me see.
We'll do an exclusive first time ride.
Let me see.
Good morning, everybody, and thanks for joining us. We are in Epcot this morning, starting the day with Soarin' Over America. Yeah, of course, Hector. You're very welcome. I'm glad that you got one.
Mommy, take the picture.
I know there's quite a few people, starting to accumulate in the channel now, so I'm glad that it's some of our long-time people that got some of those subscriptions.
What was in my hand?
Membership, sorry. I apologize, I'm trying to read chat. I've got my contacts in today, and after wearing my contacts for like 16 hours tomorrow, my eyes are a little sore. But I did that because riding Guardians with my glasses, my glasses are a little bit bigger, and I love them, but when I ride Guardians, they tend to feel like they're gonna fall off my face. So I prefer to ride Guardians with my contacts, and I meant to take my contacts off yesterday, which I usually do halfway throughout the day, but I kind of just didn't. We were so busy and we were having fun doing things, and that thunderstorm hit and we just didn't do it. So, oh, we're gonna move forward, guys, because we have a party too. So my eyes are a little sore today. Thank you. We're gonna take you off the gimbal real quick, guys, because we're getting right into the queue. One moment, it's gonna get a little shaky. Alright guys, all disconnected. So much easier when I have my trusty assistant here. We got right in, we had a party at 2, so we were able to skip some people. Welcome to Soarin' Over America, guys. As you know, when we do rides, we go quiet, so enjoy.
Morning, Hector.
Did you hear that, Hector? He said good morning. He appreciates that. He does notice when some of you guys are on all the time, so he definitely notices when you're here, Hector. So thank you. We'll meet you one day. Don't worry. We know the thoughts behind it. We'll be back in December. I mean, I'm here all the time, you know that, and you're more than welcome to come find me anytime. He will be back in December.
My name is Patrick, Captain Patrick. I'd like to welcome you to this special semi-quincentennial flight. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first, there's a handsome young devil who'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and store all carry-on items in the under-seat compartment.
Thank you, Chief. We appreciate that. You're the best as always. Super appreciated.
Next, fasten your seatbelts, inserting them into the buckle on your right. As smaller aviators don't measure up to the height indicator on the seat. Just put the belt through the loop in the center strap before buckling. That's what it's about. Soon you will be airborne. So if you or your little aviators have a fear of flying or of heights, you might want to wait for your party to be arrival. Okay, let's review. It is seatbelt, carry-on item, safety strap, fear of heights, keep your hands and arms inside at all times. Yeah, have a nice flight.
Greatly appreciated, Dan. Whether it's for hydration or caffeine, either way, we need it. So thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave me a spot.
You have 2 or 3? You have 2 or 3?
Two.
2, okay. I wanted to make sure we moved down.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, how many people do we have?
We're good.
We're going to fly in
Yeah.
the air, so I put it. Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome into Soaring, guys. Enjoy. Welcome in, Keith.
We are now conducting our final systems check. Please stow all carry-on items in the under-seat compartment. For your safety, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened during your flight and watch your children.
Bienvenidos. Favor de colocar sus efectos personales en el compartimiento debajo del asiento. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con el cinturón de seguridad abrochado durante el vuelo y vigilen a los niños. Esperamos que disfruten su vuelo.
We always laugh at this ride, guys, because Captain Patrick just was talking to Captain Patrick. That's the running joke.
They were actually recruiting one night. We were just walking around here. And they're like, does anybody want to come over here? Yeah. So you seen his new one?
It was awesome. They were calling, they were really listening.
Oh, it was great,
So
yeah.
get on
Please come ride my ride.
Yeah. Except in Disney, ever. Yesterday we went to Animal Kingdom. It was less than 25 minutes for Avatar. And we walked around the lobby.
Forward to town.
Walked
Get
in,
ready
got
for
right off the
takeoff.
boat. Yeah, it was crazy.
Enjoy the ride, guys. Have a good flight.
for soaring with us. To unfasten your seatbelt, just push down on the red button on your way. Be sure to gather all your carry-on items from the
Welcome in, guys.
and exit your
Yes, good morning, America. Welcome in, Cakes. George.
destination maintain.
I thought that was a suiting start to our continued Birthday of America. Soaring over America is our first ride at Epcot this morning. We took advantage of a low wait, so that was a good start. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Me too, Cakes. Me too. And it seemed very soothing for today. Give it just a second. We'll get you back on the gimbal. I have a pretty steady hand, but not that steady. And I think we'll head over to Living with the Land next, and then we'll go do Guardians, guys. We've got that lightning lane. Doing this in the dark. Gimbal ride. I usually wait till I'm a little bit further down the ramp. Alright guys, we're back. We're back in business. Good morning guys, welcome in. Oh, Cakes is on.
Hey, Cakes.
Yeah, I think we all like this version. It's a good version. Very suiting for today and yesterday. Good morning, guys. Welcome in if you're joining us. This is Steph from Steph Wonders Disney. We are here in Epcot today, continuing to celebrate America's 250th birthday party. We are going to be streaming this morning, some rides and fun things. We're going to go offline a little bit early, just after 1 o'clock. We have some lunch reservations at Garden Grill, which is in the same pavilion. And then we're going to be back a little bit later, and we're going to stream a bunch of stuff at night tonight, and of course Luminous and the 250th fireworks. So come and hang out with us. It's not going to be quite as crazy as it was at Magic Kingdom yesterday, but it'll still be super exciting and fun. Welcome in, everybody. Nice to see you. We already ran into our friends Walt and Melissa from Mostock. They found us as soon as we walked in Epcot this morning, so hugs all around. It was so good to see them. If you haven't checked out their channel before, go and find them. They're great people and friends of the channel. It gets a little bit loud in here, guys. I think we're just going to go over and do Living with the Land next, since we're already here. So why not? Let's go learn about some plants and vegetables, guys, and saving the planet. We're going to get Pookie Bug to hang on you guys back, back up for a minute. For those of us that haven't seen us this morning, ooh, my ears are crooked. Here we are this morning, guys. So we're wearing blue. We actually didn't need to do this morning, so I'm wearing all blue. And Pookie Bug has his USA Mickey t-shirt on. And down here. We didn't plan that. I got dressed first. He was still sleeping. And he went and put his shirt on, and he came out with it on, and it was blue, and I started laughing that we had matching outfits, which we laugh because we don't wear matching outfits. So we're those people today, guys. We are the matching people today. It's still patriotic. Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the channel. We're still celebrating the 4th of July today. We've only got a 5-minute standby wait for Living with the Land, so we're gonna go hit this up, guys. Let's learn about some stuff today. My nails are just blue, some of you, Shelby. I haven't changed them yet. I actually meant to do that before I left, and I hadn't had the chance because I've been so busy. So I'm going to change them as soon as I get home. But they're just blue. They're baby blue. I usually do them all fancy and change them all the time, but I hadn't changed them since last time. So as soon as I get them changed, I'll post them on Instagram. I know a lot of people like my nails. Good morning, E-Rock. Welcome in. Oh, you changed your name. World Champion E-Rock. When did that change? Good morning. Welcome into the channel. And happy 4th of July, E-Rock. Nice to see you. Doug is back. We did run into Lily yesterday, and I felt bad. Jen messaged us last night about 11 and asked if we were still there. I know Lily wanted to ride Haunted Mansion, but we had left. It was raining off and on, and Bug was a little bit parked out, and we had been up and streaming since in the park at 7 o'clock. We were up much before that, and so we decided to go. But I was correct, guys. I know everybody was saying the park was only open until midnight. There was still, they decided to do 2 starlights last night. So there was one at 10 and one at 12. So we were going to be, the park was going to be open until well after 1 a.m. So Magic Kingdom was just doing Magic Kingdom things yesterday. There was no itinerary. Nobody was posting anything. They were just doing stuff. They were just doing stuff how they wanted to do stuff. They were doing things just completely random yesterday. There was no way to know when they were actually going to do it, especially with that thunderstorm. So
welcome to Living with the Land. As you board the boat, please
all right,
lower your
guys,
head
as always,
and
we're
watch
going
your
quiet
step.
because we're going on the ride. Y'all
For
can
your
talk amongst
safety,
yourselves, though,
remain
of course.
seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times.
Welcome in, guys.
Parents, please supervise
Enjoy.
your children and refrain from flash photography or using video lights until we reach the greenhouses. Thank you. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy Living with the Land.
Por su seguridad, permanezca sentado con sus manos y brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco y cuida a los pequeñitos. A manera de recordatorio, no tomar fotos con flash y luz de video antes de llegar a Ninaldero.
Awareness of the richness, the diversity, the often surprising nature of living with the land. Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways, today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
That thrive on salt water. In Japan, we're learning that by mixing leaves and other living materials into our soil, we can make farmland more fertile without the need for chemicals. Here at Epcot, we're learning to reduce the need for chemical pesticides by breeding and using natural predators, like ladybugs and wasps, to control pests. In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In arid regions, we're learning to produce food from
How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times.
Don't make us both so laughing.
Welcome to our living laboratories, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world. When we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish, but fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources. While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world. These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area.
For cakes.
The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants. Scientists, farmers, and even backyard gardeners are doing their part to improve the quality and quality of foods that we all rely upon. Together, we can continue to find more ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. Only then will we truly be living with the land. These greenhouses represent just a fraction of the work being done worldwide to produce bountiful harvests for our growing population. Scientists, farmers, and even backyard gardeners are doing their part to improve the quantity and quality of foods that we all rely upon. Together, we can continue to find more ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. Only then will we truly be living with the land. On behalf of Walt Disney World, we hope you've enjoyed this unique journey through our living laboratory. If you'd like a closer look, then check out the Behind the Scenes walking tour. It's a chance for the whole family to get up close and personal with the plants and growing techniques in our laboratory. Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop.
join us. I hope you learned something from living with the land. And happy America's 250th birthday and 4th of July as we continue on with the patriotic celebrations here at Steph Wanders Disney. Welcome into the channel. We're happy to see you this morning.
Please gather all your personal belongings. Lower your head and watch your step as you exit.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe you learned something. Everybody likes lettuce. I actually really like doing Living with the Land. You never know who's watching. And you'd be surprised how many people don't know anything about our land or about growing things, especially young children. So that's why we do this, because we never know who's watching. Welcome in, everybody. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Welcome back to all of our regular people, all our friends and family that I know are in, and all of our new people. Welcome in. We love everybody here at Steph Wanders Disney. Nice to see you. We are still carrying on all of our patriotic celebrations here, and we're dressed in our second patriotic outfits of the weekend. Cookie Bug has just ran off to use the restroom one more time. We are probably going to wander over to Guardians, which is going to be our third ride for today. If you missed it, we did start off our second patriotic day with Soarin' Over America, which seems like a fitting way to start the day for today. We just did Living with the Land since we are in this pavilion, and we're going to head to Guardians, guys. We have a lightning lane, so we don't have to wait a super long time. Good morning and welcome in. We're so happy to see everybody. Thanks for joining us. I don't say this super often, and our mods are really good at reminding people, but if you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button if you're liking the content. It does super help our channel. We are a growing channel. We've only been doing this for a few months, but if you are liking the content, hopefully you'll want to hit that subscribe button. And if you feel led to try and help out our channel even further, we do have memberships available now, so you could go ahead and do that if you're feeling led to do that. We will start having some membership only streams, including maybe an after hours party or a not so scary Halloween party. We're going to do one Halloween party that is for everybody, but we may do a second one that is a members only, so stay tuned for those things. But the subscribe is free, so appreciate it if you do hit that button for us. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, see, a lot of people actually do love Living with the Land. I know everybody says, oh, you know, it's so boring and it's such a long ride, but a lot of people do learn from it. You'd be surprised how many people don't know anything about that sort of thing. And it's a nice little ride. It's kind of like, you know, it's a small world, I guess, for Epcot, except for you learn stuff. So, and it doesn't have It's a Small World song. So, you know, your guys' TV is still working, Dame and Cakes. You guys can still hear me. I would consider the Small World version for Epcot would be probably the Three Caballeros. And I actually love the Three Caballeros because it's got Donald, which we all know is one of my favorites, if not my absolute favorite. And it still doesn't have the It's a Small World song. They sing the Three Caballeros song, so still better. Yes, Not So Scary starts on August the 7th. The party that I'm going to is going to be August the 25th, so I will have that posted. And then we're probably going to look at doing a second one. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the second one as a membership only stream, or if we're going to do maybe an Epcot After Hours as a membership only. I'm going to put up a post for the members and see what they would rather see as a membership only, and then we'll do some other probably like podcasty ones from home. Eventually my Glass Slipper Society podcast will probably turn into a membership only, which is the reason why I started it. Right now it is for everybody, but eventually we're probably going to turn that into a members only. So we'll see how all that goes. Like I said, we are a growing new channel. I've been doing this for a few months. I've been going to Disney for many years. We have a lot of really good people here, and I love this community that we're growing. So
We're gonna go on Soarin'.
feel free to hang out. If you have questions about Disney, if you've never been to Disney, if there's just more things that you'd like to know, feel free to ask. If I'm not able to answer them, there's a lot of really knowledgeable people here that should be able to help you out. And if they can't, there's probably people that they know that probably can get that answer for you. Everybody in here knows more and more people. We all have a lot of friends here. I am not going to do Halloween Horror Nights. I do go to Universal sometimes, but Halloween Horror Nights is not my deal. I could possibly go. It's not like I'm scared or anything like that. I just don't have tickets for it. And there's a lot of other people that do that one. I enjoy the Mickey Not So Scary Halloween Party more. It's something that maybe I would consider doing, not this year, but next year. But I probably am due to go back to Universal at some point. I haven't been there for a little bit. Oh, look at the duck and her baby. They're just walking along here, guys. They're trying to figure out where to go. They're just hanging out with the people. Yeah, like I don't do the, she's so cute. They're just hanging out. They're just, I don't know, like there's like the chainsaw area and stuff, like I'm not big on that, and I don't really want to go into the horror houses. Back when I was younger, I used to really love horror movies and doing all that stuff, but not so much anymore. So I know there's a lot of people that is definitely their thing, and there's a lot of content creators I know that used to be Disney people that have now really moved into doing Universal and doing Halloween Horror Nights. So you know, there's a lot of people you can follow that really like that stuff. I mean, I can name a few people, like the Pew 2. He's someone that I used to follow a lot, and he is like the Universal expert, and he loves Halloween Horror Nights. He starts planning for it literally like the day it stops to the next year. And he has several friends that go and do that too. So there's a lot of people that cover Halloween Horror Nights. So the Mickey Not So Scary Halloween Party, I definitely have more fun at because I like to dress up and, you know, do all the food things and keep it lighter. I love the Booty You Parade. I think as I've gotten a little bit older, I'm less into like the scary, gory stuff. I used to watch all that stuff when I was younger, but I'm just kind of like about it. I love if that's what you like. I don't have a problem with it. It's just kind of not my deal anymore. Sorry, I can't see my screen. It blacked out a little. It's really hot out here. Give us just a minute. We're walking over to Guardians. That's going to be our next ride, guys. So hopefully maybe we get September because I see Dame is on. And I know we haven't heard September for a while. I would also like to hear Disco Inferno because that's also my favorite, and we haven't heard that in a while. We always seem to get every other song other than those two. So I can't remember, what did we get last time? Do you remember? Everybody Wants to Rule the World, which isn't horrible, but they could do better. I feel like they could do better, guys. They could do better. So maybe we'll be lucky today. I'm glad that we did buy that lightning lane ahead of time. It's one of the few things that we ever actually pay for now. If you guys haven't realized, I'm at the park so much, I've realized we used to be those people that we would buy the multi-passes and get up really early and book all the things. But the more often I'm here, and I'm here all the time now, I can manage and we can get most rides, if not all the rides done, sometimes multiple times a day without paying extra for anything. You just have to be able to work with the crowds and the times, and you figure out when people are doing certain things and the crowd wait times go down, and then you run over and do other things. So we hardly ever pay extra for anything except Guardians. We always pay extra for Guardians because I don't want to wait in that line, and it's our favorite ride. So whether Pookie Bug is with me or not, there's times that I've parked hop over here just to do Guardians on my own, sometimes on stream, sometimes not. Usually I bring you guys with me, of course. but I always pay for it. It is worth every penny. I love this ride. If this goes down to about 45 minutes at any point, we normally will jump in line and do it again. But since it's summer and Cool Kids Summer, it's been very busy. And so the lines are usually crazy. I know the last that I looked, I haven't looked at the app the last little bit, but when we were on the way over here, it was still early entry and it was at 85 minutes already. Park wasn't even open yet, y'all. So I don't know what it is now. We'll see when we walk up. There's no point in me pulling it out because we're almost there and because we have lightning lane. So it doesn't matter what it is for us right now, but if it ever does, at some point today goes down to that, unless we're waiting for fireworks or something, Pookie Bug and I will probably jump back on this because we would ride this multiple times if we could. Right, Pookie Bug?
Right.
If we do an after hours party, that's probably the only time I could get Pookie Bug to come back sooner. Is if we come down and do that, we just rode Guardians like 10 times in a row. I think he'd be okay with that. Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe. What time is it? I think it's for 10:45. I don't know if it's 10:45 yet. 10:46. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought it said 10:26. I'm like, oh no, we gotta wait 20 minutes. All right, we're here, guys. So the wait time is 65. So it's not bad. It's come down some. But because we have that lightning lane, we don't have to wait some. I will take you guys off the gimbal when we get a little closer. I go handheld for this one just because it's a lot easier and smoother. And the gimbal likes to flip around a little bit on Guardians because there's so much IP for it to look at. And take our ears off and that sort of thing. But we'll get in here first. So we'll hope for September for Dane and for Pookie Bug. That's his favorite too. So let's go, guys. Let's go ride. Maybe. Thanks. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We're about to ride Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Definitely best ride on property. Look, Pookie Bug's excited. It's the fastest I've seen him walk in 2 days. He's on it. He is on it. Can I give you my ears, babe? Thank you. Seriously, the fastest I've seen him walk in 2 days. Hey Benny, welcome in. Nice to see you. We're about to ride Guardians of the Galaxy. We're hoping for September for everybody. I would be super, super happy with Disco Inferno as well. We haven't heard either one of those two for a while. I'm okay with either one. He's moving, guys. Look at him go. Pookie Bug is on a mission to ride Guardians. This is pretty good. Usually it's backed up in this hallway and we have to sit here for a while. It's actually not, so this is good, guys. It's a good sign. Good morning, Mike. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, straight to the queue room. This is good, guys. This is good. All right, we're gonna go handheld. Give me a second, I'll take you guys off.
Greetings, students. Welcome in. Please do your best minutes.
Oh, pull it out.
This is not a single file line, so please do not form a single file line. Any space in front of you or around you or in front of anyone else, all that space is fair game, so please fill in all the available space in or around you. Thank you. That's all the way up to the yellow line. Thank you.
All right, guys, we are ready. Ready to ride. Who else is ready? You bet it's Conga. George is cursing us over here. George, you're not making any friends. You're not making any friends. Bugging everybody about It's a Small World. telling people it's gonna be conga. I don't know. You're heckling all the moderators over here. I don't know. Thank you so much, Fluttershy. Welcome in. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Happy to see you. Love all our new people here at Steph Wonders Disney. I hope you enjoy hanging out with us today. I'm sorry, Mike. I hope it gets better for you. Hopefully you get home soon and you can hang out with us. We ran into Walt from Mouse Talk and Melissa earlier, and they gave us some really good tips on the fireworks. So we've got a really good game plan for tonight. So hopefully that'll be really good for later on. So if you did just subscribe, or if you haven't yet, do hit that subscribe button, please. It is free to do, and keep the notifications on. We will be going live a second time today later. We do have to come off. Usually we'll do some really long streams, but we have to come off because we have some lunch reservations, but we'll be coming back on later to do a bunch more rides, walks around, doing a bunch more character things, and also we'll be doing Luminous and the 250th fireworks from Epcot. We did get some tips from some other streamer friends of ours, Walt and Melissa over at Mouse Talk, and they gave us some really good tips for the fireworks. So we've got a really good game plan for later on today. So stay tuned.
Greetings, Terrans. I am Nova Prime Irani Rayal, Commander of the Nova Corps. On behalf of all Xandarians, I hope you have enjoyed exploring the wonders of Xandar. As you have seen, your world and ours were born of the same moment, one which you refer to as the Big Bang. As such, we are all galactic neighbors in a vast universe which we and countless others share. For you to travel to Xandar would take 2.5 million years, assuming you had a ship that could fly at the speed of light. So we decided to come to you. But even we could not have reached you so easily were it not for the Cosmic Generator, an advanced piece of Xandarian technology that creates jump points, artificial tunnels that act as shortcuts, linking distant points in space. It is our desire to share this wondrous technology with your people so that together we might explore new worlds and create a brighter tomorrow. And now, as the culmination of the wonders of Xandar, you will be teleported to a Nova ship above your planet for a demonstration of the Cosmic Generator. I trust you will find it an unforgettable experience.
Welcome, people of Epcot, Epcoters, Epcotians, citizens of Epcot. Does anyone know what they call themselves? What? I'm on? Someone needs to tell me when I'm on. Welcome, Epcot Terrans. I am Centurion Tal Merrick, and we're just about ready to teleport you up to the ship for the demonstration. As you're about to enter a secure Nova area, I must ask you to put away your Terran communication devices at this time. Recording of any type is strictly prohibited. I am very serious about this. Now, please step forward into the chamber. You're gonna love this.
We love our UK people, Fluttershy. Welcome in. I'm actually formerly Canadian, and I've been over there quite a few times. So welcome in. Nice to see you from over the pond. I guess I'm still Canadian. I shouldn't say formerly Canadian. I'm a citizen of the United States now, and I live here, but I've been Canadian, you know, 90% of my life.
Before we begin, I should warn you that we have never teleported Terrans before. But since your molecular structure is very similar to Xandarian's, it should work. It'll work. So long as you are standing inside the lighted ring.
I gotta go in.
You do not want to know what happened last time someone did not stand where I told them to, okay? Stand by for teleportation. Here we go. You made it. I mean, of course you did. Nova Prime, they're ready.
Excellent. What you see before is the cosmic generator. And in just a few moments, we'll be activating it so you can experience for yourself what's happening.
I'm not sure. Our power's out. And the cosmic generator is gone.
Cheerio, Mark. Go to Code Red. Prepare the fleet. And call the Guardians. Now!
There is no cause for alarm. Turn off that alarm. I've got an important transmission coming in.
Hey, what's up, Nova Corps?
Our cosmic generator has been stolen.
What?
How?
Why didn't we think of that? That thing's gotta be worth a fortune.
I am Groot.
Good question.
Yeah, who do you think took it?
Perhaps that really big man outside your ship.
Oh, that is a big man. I need to alert Nova Prime.
I've been watching Terrans for eons.
That's not creepy at all.
This species has failed.
Wait, whoa. We didn't even know there was a test.
He's got the cosmic generator. He's creating a new jump point.
Jump point to where?
Not where. When.
Some kind of mutant jump point.
He's going back to the dawn of time.
Dawn of time, why?
To erase an error.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Your time is over.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean that's so vague?
The jump point is closing.
Hey, Nova Dude, you're Nova Corps need to follow that whatever it is until we get there.
We can't. Our power's down, and I've got to get these Terrans onto evacuation shuttles.
I got it. I reprogrammed the shuttles to follow them through the jump point.
Wait,
what?
Look, they're our only chance of keeping track of that whack job until we get the cosmic generator back. Piece of cake.
Wait! There's cake. Where's this cake?
The odds are impossible,
Yep.
but it's our only shot. Good luck.
Are you sure you can control it?
Come on, it's me. We got this.
We're all toast.
First there was cake, now there is toast. This plan is making me so hungry.
Terrans, listen up.
Let's go.
You need to make your way
Yes,
to the
Fluttershy, this
evacuation
is
shuttles now.
Guardians of the Galaxy from the movie Cosmic Rewind. This is a roller coaster IP ride. So there's no animatronics on this one, but it is a CBS ride off property. So we paid a lightning lane to get in this one. It's very cool. We went in the wrong line. You never go in this way. They hold you. This is the whole thing where people are washing the line. Good morning, guys, and welcome in. We're about to ride Guardians of the Galaxy. We are hoping for 4th September or Disco Inferno is our favorite songs. We haven't gotten them for a long time. And we've got Damon here, so we're hoping for September for her. We did get it for her once, a couple months ago, so maybe since she's here, we'll get that for her again. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in to everybody that's joining us. And happy 4th of July. It's the 5th today, but we're still going to say it's the 4th because we're still celebrating. From Epcot. It is a dark ride, Fluttershy, so we do the best we can. But it is an amazing ride if you ever get a chance to come over the pond over to Florida. starting in just a few minutes, guys. The party today at Epcot with Steph Wonders Disney and Pinky Bug. We're about to ride Guardians of the Galaxy. We're happy to see you here this morning. To all of our returning friends and all of our new friends, welcome in. And happy 4th. I know it's the 5th, but we're still going to say happy 4th. We're still celebrating over here. Joining us, we're about to ride Cosmic Rewind, Guardians of the Galaxy. Best ride, in our opinion, on properties. We're all hoping for a good song, y'all. Guess we'll find out in a minute. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We're all still patrioting it up here. We're all dressed in blue today. I've got my America ears. Got my red backpack. We're good to go, girl. So we're gonna find all our American stuff today. I've got my Sam the Eagle stuffy on my bag. We're doing it. You're probably sitting by the pool. That's just as good. Guys, I think next for the Star Jumper. There's no bad seats on this one. I mean, obviously the front of the vehicle is the best, which is actually the back of this vehicle. It spins and turns around when you go back. But either way, there's no really any bad seats here. Does it, Dole Whip Dave? It does spin a lot, but it's like a big spin. Usually I can't do spinny rides, but this one I find is okay.
Here you go with mom today.
One of the only rides you'll see people that are so excited to ride it that they're like hollering before they get on the ride. Oh, I think there's a lot of people's mothers that probably wouldn't like this ride, George. Guaranteed. As always, if you're new to the channel, we don't speak when we're on the ride to not interrupt the other guests. At least, I mean, Poopy Bug and I might speak to each other, but not to chat. Enjoy the ride, guys. Guardians of the Galaxy. Enjoy. Yep. Yeah, because it'll spin around on its way. You'll want to take off your ears too. They're going to come off. They'll come off.
Okay, headed for the jump point. This plane is never gonna work. Rock it. Well,
Okay, I've locked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you.
nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
It was useless to follow me here. What is that noise?
No one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing. What have we done?
I think we're jumping back.
It's just a figure of speech, Drax.
You are lying to them. Now I understand.
Welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's right on property by far. Have fun, y'all. was a daughter and a mom behind us, and the mom, she's still on the ride. She was just laying there and she didn't know what to do, and the daughter was just laughing. She said, I wish you guys had caught that. Of course, I have the camera viewed out. She's not viewing us. Because most people, actually, the guests don't want to be seen, but this girl actually wanted to. That was awesome, guys. That's the difference between just every ride is different. Every guest is different. That was awesome, y'all. I can't do it again, Fluttershy. We may do it again later. That's one that we pay to do because the wait time is so high, because it is the best ride on property. Generally, it's an hour to a 2-hour wait, sometimes longer. So we paid extra to be able to do this one like a week before we came, so that we could just walk on like that. Welcome in, Neri. Welcome in. We just rode Guardians of the Galaxy and we got September, which I know made Dame super happy. Welcome in, Neri.
Hey, Miss Mary, how are you? Morning, everybody.
You still feel like crying? That's the mom and daughter that just walked by, y'all, that are getting in the elevator right now. And the mom is still just getting up.
September is absolutely the best song.
I turned around and the mom was just sitting there, hair wouldn't blow back, and was just sitting there like she didn't know what to do. She didn't know what just happened to her. Mom was not prepared. All right, guys, we're good. Yeah, Mom was not prepared for that. That's, I mean, I actually had I guess, attack me once on one of those rides and made a big deal that he didn't want to be filmed, which I was not filming him. And we handled it, you know, and it was fine. And then I have some guests like that one that said, I wish you were filming us. That was the best thing ever. So, just difference in guests, you know. And we try to be respectful, and I actually try not to film people as much as possible because of those reasons, but so good. Dave. We were rocking out in that seat. The daughter was rocking out. We turned around, looked at the mom, and the mom looked like, I don't even know.
Like she was checking out.
Yeah. Pookie said mom looked like she was checking out. That was funny. I love seeing first-time riders. You get such different experiences from everybody, and it doesn't even matter the age. It doesn't matter. It's so awesome. I love it.
It's amazing how much the song can change.
Yeah, that's what Pookie Bug was saying, and I've said that before. It's amazing how much a song can change that ride. That ride can change. I mean, you get your favorite song on there, which for us is Disco Inferno or September, and it turns into a giant dance party and a ride, and it is amazing. And not saying that the ride is bad, but you get a song you don't like as much, and you're like, yeah, you know, this is good. It's still a good ride, but it is. It turns into a good ride to the best ride of your life when you get that good song.
My hands never came down during that ride. I stayed in there the whole time.
Pookie Bug said his arms never came down during that ride the whole entire time. They were up in there the whole time. At one time, he actually flung into me. I don't know if you guys saw the camera jerk, but he actually flung his whole body into me at one point because he was like swinging.
It caught me mid-swing in a curve.
What 2 parks would I do with a 3-year-old? Is this a boy or a girl? Sox fan.
Magic Kingdom.
It makes a difference if it's a boy or a girl. And welcome in as well. I don't think I've seen you in my channel before, Sox fan. Welcome in, everybody. We just came off of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, and we always have a good time on that ride, but we had an extra good time on that ride today. We had a mom and a daughter behind us. Mom had not ridden it before, and when we got off, she looked like, I don't know, she's about to faint. She was laid out, hair wind blown back, flat out. It was good. It was pretty funny, y'all. Yeah, that's what I would say, Floribama George. So the reason behind that would be Magic Kingdom, although not always my favorite park, has all the princesses. So especially if you have a girly girl that wants to do the princess things, you want to go to Magic Kingdom. Especially try to get, if you can afford it, it's a little bit less, but you could do a breakfast at Cinderella's Royal Table. Pookie Bug and I even enjoy eating there. The food is amazing. You get to see all the princesses. It's an amazing experience, even for the boys. Little girls women get a little wand, and the boys get a little sword. You get to a lot of one-on-one time with the princesses. You can get that same experience a little bit at a Kershus, which is another restaurant in Epcot, but Epcot is a lot more of an adult park to me. So yeah, definitely Magic Kingdom. You see a lot of princesses there. You've got story time with Belle, so you can do a lot of interacting stuff, which is really, really cool, where she can actually be one of the characters in the play, especially if she's a Belle fan. Belle is there. You can take pictures with her. Definitely go to Magic Kingdom. Even if you can't afford to do those things, Storytime with Belle is free. I mean, that's one of the rides in quotations. But you can also go into Sir Mickey's, and anybody, adult or child, can go into Sir Mickey's and ask one of them to be pixie dusted, and they'll let you make a wish, and they say a little saying over you, and they say, then they're gonna make all your wishes come true, and they put some sparkles in your hair. You can also do the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, which is expensive, but you can do parts of that as well. So if you don't want to do the $200 to $300 experience to turn your little girl into a princess, you can also bring your own dress and have them just do their hair and the sparkles and everything, which is less expensive than doing the whole entire experience. So if you've got a little girl,
I did that with my little girl when she was 3, and she thoroughly enjoyed it.
so you can do bits and pieces of it. You don't have to do the whole thing to make it super expensive, but you can still have that experience. Full disclaimer, you'll be finding sparkles for months, but they will love it. So definitely Magic Kingdom. There's a lot of little kid rides at Magic Kingdom. So you've got, Peter Pan and It's a Small World, Tomorrowland Speedway, as much as that would break your back and mine, but they love it. Lots of small child rides. The Little Mermaid, Winnie the Pooh, the teacup rides. They have Storybook Circus, characters. So definitely Magic Kingdom. I would definitely go with Animal Kingdom as well, as much as a lot of Animal Kingdom is under construction and they're refurbing it, but they also have the Bluey experience now. So if they like Bluey and Bingo, that's going to be a big deal. They can go in and see Bluey and Bingo and dance and meet animals. And there's a lot of other characters out. If they like learning and being interactive, there's lots of walking past there where they can learn about animals. There is some rides there. They can go on safari, see animals, learn about more animals. So if they're really about learning and that kind of thing, or you want them to learn about animals and things, that's a good one as well. A lot of walking, so we'll wear them out too, if you're looking to wear them out a little bit. That's also a good one to park hop. So if you wanted to do a dual day with one of them, you could do Animal Kingdom and then do another half a day. If you had to pick a half a day somewhere, I would probably Hollywood Studios or Epcot, I guess it wouldn't really matter at that point. I guess maybe Hollywood Studios, because it has Toy Story Land. They would probably really like alien swirling saucers. And some of the other, the some of the theater stuff, like Frozen sing-along, since you've got a girl, she would really like that, and some of the other shows. So that's probably what I would go with. Good morning, Reed. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Welcome in. We just came off from doing, we started off with Soarin' Over America. So since we're still celebrating America's 250th, we decided to start a little early, and we went with Soarin' Over America, which was, it seemed fitting for the 250th, you know? Let's start with something very patriotic. And then we went to do Living with the Land, and we just did Guardians, which was amazing. We got September, which we know Dane was happy about, and we got some funny guests behind us. That was a first-time rider mom and her daughter. Daughter had done it before, mom had not, and the reaction from the mom was great. And now we're just walking around World Showcase. I think we might go do Three Caballeros, which is one of our favorites. Also kind of a little kids ride, but we love it. It's a nice little Donald Duck, cute little dark boat ride. So maybe we'll go do that next. Wanna do that for you, bud? We're just kind of hanging out. We've got some lunch plans just after 1 o'clock. So it's a shorter stream this morning for us. But if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button and keep the notifications on. We are set to go live again at 5 o'clock. So we're going to cover all the nighttime things at Epcot, as well as Luminous and the 250th fireworks here. We did run into Walt and Melissa over at Mouse Talk. If you haven't found their channel, they are amazing, so you can go and find them as well. And they give us some really good tips on the fireworks, since we have streamed Luminous, of course, many times, but we have not streamed the 250th because we're a new channel. We haven't done that before. So they give us some really good tips for doing that tonight. So thank you to them. So definitely join back later on today, because we're gonna do that. But if you have the notifications on, if we come on early, which we may, then you'll be able to watch that. We may walk over to Boardwalk and get that new milkshake over at Beaches and Cream, the new American one. And we're just gonna generally just check out things. We'll do some more rides. We'll probably pop on Remy's. As the Guardians queue maybe goes down, we're probably gonna try and ride that again. And anything else we can get ourselves into. For any of the new friends here to the channel, that's what we call it, Steph Wanders Disney, because we like to wander. Sometimes I'll walk up to 18 miles a day and I'll just wander, and we find all kinds of things. There's patriotic characters here today. And so we wander and find the coolest things sometimes, because we just keep wandering and we find stuff. So welcome in and come hang out. Awesome, Fluttershy. I love that we have people here too from across the pond now too, and all over the world. Sure. I know I have quite a few Canadians in here because of all my Canadian family and friends. I have quite a few of my Canadian friends that actually live in Australia. So there's a few people that pop in from there. We actually do have, we do have a few people from the Disney Streamer Network that we belong to. We have a friend of ours there at Dutchyland. He streams from Disneyland Paris, so of course he's from the Netherlands. He's got a few people, so if you ever want to watch him, he streams from there. But yeah, for anybody that wants to watch all of us, we've got a few people, so come find us and hang out. We like to just have a good time. Welcome in, y'all. Thank you. And we get the front seat, y'all. This is the best seat in the house. Enjoy. Three Caballeros.
Bienvenidos. For your safety, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And you don't have children with you. Please watch. Gracias.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado.
Oh, wow.
We must fight the boxes is ready.
The show's about to start.
There you go. Get us on tour! Watching for you! Viva Mexico! See you again! Hey, catch us on tour! Oh, you are a terrific audience! See you next time! Hey, amigos! Thanks for coming to Mexico! Come again soon! Remember, if the boat reaches the dock, then gather your belongings
Enjoyed it.
and exit
Cutest ever
to the right.
little
Oh, have a nice day!
Thank you. Yes, Sox fan, I would agree. If you want a park that is a good mix of adult and kid oriented and you wanted like a full day park, I would pick Hollywood Studios. Still a lot of things for little kids there, especially for Toy Story. There's a lot of cool Star Wars stuff there. And also they have the Phantasmic show at the end of the day, which is one of the best shows on property. So if you want a good all-day park, if you know your little one is going to last all day, then I would pick Hollywood Studios. So I would do Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. Animal Kingdom is, you're not going to get all day, and especially that park closes early, like at like 6 p.m. So if you're not planning on going to another park, then you know, it's kind of a shorter park anyway. So that's kind of hit or miss for some people. And if your little one isn't like a big Bluey or Bingo fan, then I would probably go with Hollywood Studios then. If you are new to the channel, this is Steph from Steph Wanders Disney. We don't speak during the rides just because we try to be respectful to some of the guests. Some of the other streamers do, and you know, we just don't do what other streamers do. We try to be respectful to everybody. Some of these guests, this may be the only time that they get to Disney, or this may be the only time that they're able to come this year, or just 5 years, or ever. And so we try not to disrupt their experience. We are blessed that we get to come. I mean, Pookie Bug comes he's been here a little bit more often, but usually he comes once a year, maybe twice a year. I come every 10 days or so. So we try not to disrupt any of the guest experience. So we don't talk during the rides. We try to keep it quiet, especially because then you guys can also feel like you're in the ride with us. So you guys are more than welcome to chat amongst yourselves in the ride and chat to each other. I just don't speak. I do try to respond when I can afterwards if I see it. If not, you know, you can do not repeat yourself over and over. Please do not do that. But you can repeat yourself if I don't see it, and I will try to respond when I can. But just so everybody knows, as we're growing bigger, sometimes I repeat myself so everybody kind of knows. We just do that to be respectful. And welcome in, guys. Welcome to everybody. I see there's a bunch of people that jumped in, so welcome to Epcot, guys. We are still celebrating the 4th of July here at Epcot. It's a beautiful day today. We're still in all of our patriotic gear. We started off the day doing a bunch of rides, and we're now just wandering around the World Showcase here at Epcot. So we came out of the Mexico Pavilion, which is a pyramid, and did the 3 Caballeros ride, and we're now walking up to Norway. The World Showcase, if you're not aware, is a big giant circle. It kind of goes around the world, and they showcase some of the bigger countries. So this is Norway. This is where Elsa and Anna. This is also where Kershus is, which is that other restaurant I was explaining that has all the princesses. You can actually go in this building, and they have a bunch in there about Greek gods, or not Greek gods, Nordic gods. And a bunch of these pavilions have all different things. Some of them have shows about the country. Some of them have restaurants. Some of them have both. A lot of them have festival pavilions that will be open at different times of the year. Some of them have rides. So of course this one has the Frozen ride. We're not going to go do the Frozen ride right now because it's a very high wait time. We may do that another day. We're just not going to do that today. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Nice to see everybody this morning. I have my ears on backwards again. You need to tell me when I do that.
I'm not looking at your ears.
Well, please do. That looks ridiculous. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. This is the China Pavilion. I usually don't shout out the countries as we're walking around, but since we have some newer people here that may or may not have been to the Epcot World Showcase, you can go walk in a lot of these. A lot of these have shops and things, so we're just doing kind of a walk around here. We have an hour and a bit before we have to go off stream, so we're not in a giant hurry. We do have to go into the France Pavilion where the Remy ride is, so we may ride that if it's a shorter wait time. That's on the other side here, so I'm gonna walk around and see if the patriotic characters are out yet. So we're not on a mission, we're just kind of looking around. We're gonna probably walk around the showcase several times today. So yeah, it's pretty sparse here so far today, guys. There's not a lot of people out right now, so it's kind of nice. Yeah, they might all be in the American Pavilion. I do see it looks a little thicker over in the American Pavilion. I can see the people from here. So they might be all over there. They might also all be in the Test Track and Guardians queue. That's where a lot of people tend to accumulate here. Those are the two top rides here. Test Track, in my opinion, is not worth it, but it does actually take away from the Guardians queue, so I'm okay with it if people go over there and wait 2 hours for that ride, because then they're not waiting in line with me. That sounds terrible, I know. But maybe some people do like Test Track. I don't know if there's anybody in the queue in this chat right now that likes Test Track, but
I like Test Track.
You like Test Track? Cookie bug?
I told you that last time we go.
But is it worth waiting in like an 85-minute wait?
There ain't no ride on earth that's waiting 85.
Good morning, Surf Bum. Welcome in. If I am missing people as you come in, I apologize. My screen goes a little dark in the sun, so just bear with us, guys. It is hot out in Florida, so it is not equipment friendly. So if I don't give you a shout out, just I'm not trying to ignore you guys. It is just the equipment being a little dark. Now, not everything is open here right now, guys. Some of it doesn't open until 11 or 12 here in Epcot, because this is kind of like it is a family-friendly park, of course, but it is more adult-oriented. It opens a lot more at nighttime, so some of the stuff is open, some isn't. We are coming up on the German Pavilion, which is our favorite. We love Beer Garden, which is one of the last restaurants we ever tried here, and it is amazing. But also Caramel Crucia, which is everything coated in caramel. The smell of this place is amazing in itself. Also, if you're an AP member, you can mobile order here and you will get your discount, because it is considered a gift shop, which is amazing. So you get amazing food, and also you can get 20% off. So hot tip for any AP members out there if you didn't already know that. Also, at certain times of the day, this clock tower, which is on my Instagram, if you haven't been on there yet, you can find me on there. This clock tower at certain times of the day, when the clock chimes, it's a giant cuckoo clock, which of course cuckoo clocks come from Germany. You can go in the glass shop in behind here, which is right beside Beer Garden to the left. And they have a glass shop there with cuckoo clocks and beer steins and all kinds of stuff in there. But that big clock right there, it will open up and a giant chicken comes out. And it comes out like a cuckoo clock, and it stays out for probably a good minute. I have several videos of it now. But it's a giant chicken. It's just pretty funny. Why a chicken? I don't know, but it's a giant chicken that comes out of this giant clock, which I find really entertaining. We've also had the bread pudding from here is phenomenal. We've also had the big giant pretzel. The big giant pretzel is a giant pretzel, y'all. It is giant. We can't finish it. It's massive. So be prepared for legitimately a giant pretzel. Welcome in, G-Man. Welcome in. Nice to see you in the channel. Happy 4th. I know it's the 5th, but we're still celebrating over here. So if anybody didn't catch it, we were at Magic Kingdom for the 4th last night. Amazing DJ parties. The rest of the day was pretty kind of mid, and we were a little disappointed that they didn't do more, but then once kind of 7 o'clock hit, they had some amazing DJ stuff going on with lights and smoke and sparklers and all kinds of stuff that went on for a couple hours. Had a ton of fun with that. Of course, the American fireworks, and then they had more DJ parties and parades afterwards. We had planned to stay later on into the night, but after all of the rainstorms and thunder and lightning and things, and we'd been up since 5 a.m., we decided to call it. But there was a lot going on, so if we decide to do that next year, we definitely will stay a little later. But very cool. So we're here today still celebrating the 250th birthday of America. We've got our patriotic gear on. We're here to see if their patriotic characters are out. They'll be in and out today, so we'll do this quick walk around here and see if they're out. And we'll be streaming later on today. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure notifications are on. We will be coming back live after we take a break here for our dining reservations for lunch. And we'll be streaming all night, doing more rides. And we'll also stream Luminous and the 250th America presentation from Epcot tonight. So the notification bell is always good because sometimes we'll go live before the time posted. So that way you don't miss anything. So we passed Germany, we passed Italy, I'm sorry. I'm not used to calling out the names because most people know where we are, but I realize there's some people in the channel that may not have been here before. And now we're coming up to the American Pavilion. Now we may go in the art shop here, guys. There was a Sam the Eagle painting that they were selling for the 4th. They're probably sold out now. I did not see them in Magic Kingdom, so I'm assuming it was probably here because there is an art shop here in the American Pavilion, and they're probably all gone. They only had a limited number of them, but I wanted to look and see if they still had them. It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. Oh, Chippendale though, guys. Chippendale and their patriotic stuff. They're coming out of the amphitheater. I don't know if you can see them. I not zoomed in. They're coming out right there. They're gonna pop out right in front of us. I think the other characters are probably already out in the American Pavilion because I see a large gathering of people over there. So it's probably their turn to come out. But they're gonna pop out right in front of us. They're gonna pop out like, oh, their meet and greet is right here. Their meet and greet is right here. And I bet you the others are over there. Look at that line.
There's Goofy right there.
There they are, guys. There's a huge line on the other side, and that's where Goofy and everybody is. So we're probably not gonna get in this line, guys. There's less of a line for Chippendale. But here they are in their little outfits, guys. Look at them, how cute they are. We love Chippendale. He's honking the scooter horn. Did you hear that? He's going beep, beep, beep up the scooter horn. That was great. Dale was going beep, 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 and like doing the party dance. That's amazing. Donald Duck and Chippendale are definitely my favorites. We go old school here on Steph Wonders Disney.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
This lady here is a Donald Duck fan too.
Now I can show you what's on the front of mine. Chip. Chip. I had to show him afterwards. I'm sorry. Now I know I'm in trouble. But at least
That's okay. Donald Duck is my favorite too.
I love it, but you know how much.
When I go to Animation Courtyard, I was dressed as Donald Duck, and Dale walked up on me and was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, oh yeah, no, get away, go.
Y'all have a good day. Don't they look adorable, Neri? Oh, they're so adorable. Look at them. Dale just got upset because they were just having a little interaction with that couple on the scooter, and the lady had a Donald Duck on the front of the scooter and was like, "Oh no!" But Dale was bouncing and like hitting her little scooter beeper horn and partying. They're so cute. Look at them. They're so cute, y'all. These characters are amazing, and they have some extra good ones out for these kinds of things. So they're doing some really funny interactions that we've seen. The line for Goofy and Mickey and everybody in Pluto over on the other side is crazy. We just looked over, there's like half of Epcot is over in that line. So we're not gonna meet them probably today unless that line goes down, but we'll go over and take a look. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to Steph Wonders Disney. We are walking around Epcot today, checking out the 250 and stuff. Just having a nice chill morning here at Epcot. Doing some patriotic stuff. We started out with Soarin' Over America, which seemed very fitting. Happy birthday, America. We're gonna be live for probably another hour and a half. We've got some lunch reservations. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and leave those notifications on, and we will be back live later to do Luminous and of course the fireworks and everything that follows. So we will be definitely back. All right, let's head over and see what they've got going on for the others. I don't know if we can even get over to see them. There is a mob of people, so I'm not sure that we can even zoom in on them. This is all the people waiting over here for them. This is like a 3-hour queue to see these guys. I don't know if we're allowed to just walk up on them to see them. I can see Pluto. And I can see Goofy. I think they have different queues for different people. I can see them in there, but I don't know if you can kind of see them over top of everybody. They're way back there. Can you see them in there? They're like way back there though. You see them? They're in there. But it's quite the queue for them. So, yeah, you can see them in there. In between the people. There they are. Yeah, yep. It's crazy. So we're gonna wait and see if that line goes down. There is Mickey. I think they have somebody else on the other side. There's some restrooms. They'll have Mickey and some other people out later. But I wanted to see if they had the Sam the Eagle painting. They're probably sold out. Pookie Bug and I do have several pieces of art that we have purchased. My last one was a Kylie Fisher, which was a Rapunzel and Flynn. Rapunzel being my favorite princess, if you are new to the channel. There is a lot of amazing art. They have a lot of art out right now, actually. Last time we were here, they didn't have a lot of it outside, but of course if it's wet out, they can't have it outside. A lot of these originals are, you know, $12,000, $13,000, $14,000. This one's only $3,000. That's kind of shocking. That one's only $10,000. Most of the big ones are like $15,000, $16,000, $19,000. That one's only $3,000. So a lot of it's not bad, but I was looking for a Sam the Eagle. Zach Kincaid is generally with Tyree Fisher, but he's usually with Tyree, the one that did the Rapunzel painting, which is actually right there. I've been seeing them around. But I'm not seeing the Sam the Eagle one. There's lots of other ones. And Zach Kincaid must be on a break because usually they're here signing things. But this is the art studio in the American Pavilion. We know that Pookie Bug likes this one. He likes the Walt and Mickey ones. It's $275.
So you've got 100 hidden Mickeys in it.
100 hidden Mickeys in it. There's 100 hidden Mickeys in that painting, guys. Welcome in, the Disney Baker. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Were you able to get into the Carousel of Progress? I saw that you were there this morning. We tried to get in yesterday. We were at Magic Kingdom all day, but it was down because of all the thunderstorms and the rain, so we did not get a chance to ride it yesterday. I didn't know if you got a chance to ride this morning. I'm guessing you did. There's just a really long line. Welcome in, sir. I came in here looking for Sam the Eagle stuff. Oh, Mickey is out, guys. So we came around to the other side of the line here. I came out the other side of the shop. And here they are, guys. Mickey is out. There they are. So you can get around the other side through the line. And here they are. We're not going to get a chance to take pictures with them, but we can get pictures outside of the queue. We came around through the art shop. So we can just kind of hang out. Here they are, guys. right, guys, we'll come back a little bit later and see if maybe that line has died down, but you got to see them a little bit. They are super cute. But yeah, that is a very big line for them in there. I didn't see the Sam the Eagle painting, so they probably sold out of that. I think that was maybe the only thing that they did for the 250th. That was like a limited edition thing, so I believe it is gone now. So next year I think maybe we would be here for the 4th instead of Magic Kingdom, and then go over to Magic Kingdom one of the other days. But you know, it is what it is. We had a lot of fun yesterday. I like this Haunted Mansion one, guys. We do the Arts Festival. We did the opening day this year, so there's a lot of fun things up there. We'll be back to do those. I think so, if we came back to do the 4th again at some point, maybe do Epcot on the 4th?
Yeah.
And then do Magic Kingdom on one of the other days? Pookiebug says maybe. So we would definitely do Epcot on the 4th, and then we would come back and do Magic Kingdom on either the 3rd or the 5th, because it seems they do a little less, and the dance party thing and the fireworks are on every day, I think. So if it's the same on the other 2 days and they do a little more stuff at Epcot with characters and things like that, we would probably tend to come here. So maybe we'll switch it up next year. Hopefully next year we'll be doing this and we'll be a little bigger, and maybe we'll be doing this full time by then. And I'd love to be doing that for you guys. So the bigger we get and the more members we have, hopefully we'll be able to do that for you. So in saying that, if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe if you can. If you're really liking that content, it is free to do. So just go ahead and hit that button. If you are wanting to further help the channel, as we are self-supported here, you can become a member now. Just hit that join button and you can walk through the process there. We are, like I said, self-supported. Hey, there's Walt and Melissa. I was talking about you guys earlier. So this is Walt and Melissa, guys. This is who we were talking about earlier. They gave us the hot tips on the Epcot Festival. So have fun. Yeah, thanks guys. Walt and Melissa from Mouse Talk, guys. They're still here. If you haven't seen their channel, go and check their channel out too. They do a lot of cool stuff. They just went on a Disney cruise. That's something that we have never done. We do different things. So I do a lot more live streaming. He does live streaming too, but they do some other content stuff. We do different things. So we all help each other. Yeah, we can go to Japan. This is Pookiebug and I's, one of our favorite stores here in Epcot. This is in the Japan Pavilion. So they do a really cool drum show on this building several times a day. And we'll try to catch that because we'll be here most of the day. There's also some really good restaurants in here. They have a little cutie museum in the back. But they have this really funky shop here, the Mitsukoshi shop. And they have a little pearl exhibit in here. They have just some really unique items. They also have it's like a food shop in the back where you can get one of the best ice cream bars on property. It's Japanese. It's kind of like a thin wafer waffly kind of ice cream bar, but it is one of the best and it's really cheap. So if you're looking for something cold and good, this is where you would want to come. They also have some new, they're kind of like a Japanese fluffy pancake kind of I don't know what you would call it. It's kind of like a bread, but soft. I got some last time I was here. There's like a chocolate strawberry, blueberry. I think there's a maple flavored. There's some kind of like a Hokkaido milk. I tried the blueberry one so far, very good. I also bought the strawberry and chocolate, but I haven't eaten it yet. Very, very good. We will definitely stay hydrated. Don't worry about that. Pookiebug and I'm originally Canadian, but I've lived in Alabama now for 9 years. The heat here is the same as it is where we are from. We live about 8 hours away, but we've been checking back home, and the dew point and humidity level and the heat are exactly the same. So we do really well in this type of weather. We do hydrate and things, but we do really well. It doesn't bother us like it does some people. So, and some people just are good in this weather and some people aren't. We're really okay. But everybody else, yes, you definitely need to stay cognizant of that heat if you're not used to it and you're not good in this weather. Definitely hydrate. If you're feeling not well, go inside, cool off before you don't feel good. And you need to pre-hydrate, guys. Don't start drinking when you feel thirsty. You need to drink before. For any of our Nintendo fans, they have lots of cool Nintendo stuff here. They also have a lot of good kawaii stuff. They have a lot of good Hello Kitty stuff in here. Lots of cool, unique stuff that you're not gonna see. I like the Kirby hat. I'm a Kirby girl. Yes, the Pick-a-Pair, yep. They've got really cool stuff in this store, guys. If you've never been in this store, we happened upon this years ago, and they just have the coolest stuff in here, and we were shocked. We were like, this is so cool. Like, it's just such a very unique store. You can actually get a kimono in the back and be fitted for one if you would like that. They also have some unique, like, traditional Japanese items in the back. They have the pearl exhibit, so that you can actually pay, and they do a whole ceremonial thing, and they're doing it right now. You can open a pearl, and then you can also buy jewelry from it. You can just take the pearl itself. They also have pearls that you can buy. That's what Dane's talking about. So really cool stuff in here, guys. Every time I come, I have to look at these. I would never buy one because they're $50, but they're so cute. This thing is called a posture pal. It's the cutest thing ever. Look at this thing. The idea that you put it in front of you when you're on the laptop so that you sit up instead of leaning forward. Look at this thing. It's just the most adorable thing ever. I mean, it's $50, but it is so cute. Look at this thing. And they have several. They have one that looks like a shark. I think it's in the corner here. And they have some dog ones too, I think. I think the most popular one is that one. So they keep it out. And it looks like the shark one is gone. Yeah, they've got some little dog ones here now. But they did have a shark one over there. There's a little cat like that with a shark. Cutest thing ever. But yeah, the posture pals are adorable. Really cool, unique t-shirts. I know if there's anybody that likes, what is it, Dragon Hearts? Kingdom Hearts. I know Pookiebug plays a lot of video games, likes Kingdom Hearts, and it's hard to find a lot of that stuff. They do have t-shirts with that here. So for any of the video game people, I actually play video games, just not that. I'm a Harry Potter fan, so I play a lot of that kind of stuff. And I am a Nintendo fan, but I never played Kingdom Hearts. So Kingdom Hearts fans, I know it's hard to find their merch. They have t-shirts and stuff here for that. Lots of Hello Kitty stuff. So if you're a Hello Kitty fan, or Kumari, lots of that here. You want a Monchichi? Yes, there's lots of those. I actually have a picture of Pat with a Monchichi because for the longest time we used to laugh and do like little emoji things where we would just like take a picture and like attach them to it. But some of them are super cute. Yes, the Monchichis are up at the front of the store. They do have a large collection of those as well. And this is the new collection of the Hello Kitty. And the Kumari is like the spring summer collection. They're all in like this like cherry blossom stuff. They're really pretty actually. They all have their little spring summer gear on. There's Hello Kitty. And there's Cinnabon. Super cute. And they have little miniature versions if you want to like hang them in your car or keychain. Really cute. Here's more of the traditional things. They've got fans and purses, pearls if you want to buy them. Here's some more of the t-shirts. They have some just like random funny t-shirts. Ramen party, dragon stuff. Here's the kimonos down here if you'd like to get a kimono. And they do have some backpacks. They have some really cute backpacks. They have one that's a little, they've had this for a long time and I've always looked at it and never bought it, but it's a little cat. Yeah. And it has like, it covers up its eyes and you can like uncover it. That's how you close it. It's magnetic, has little paws. See? Super cute. I've looked at it several times. They have some samurai swords, bonsai trees, incense stuff, lights, more traditional things. And then you get into the food and sake. They have all that in the back. Lots of the Japanese treats. Lots and lots. There's not a lot of people in here. Lots of mochi. Their mochi's pretty good. I like the chocolate and the lemon and the strawberry. I'm not a fan of the peach or the orange, but I've tried most of these. If you're a mochi fan, these are pretty good. They're really soft, like they should be. Some of them I find are either chewy or they're harder, but a lot of these are really good. So we might come back later and pick up some mochi to take home. And those little wheat cakes that I was talking about, they're little like Japanese fluffy pancakes. Those are these over here, and I got some to bring home last time. So I did eat the blueberry one. It was very good. They're these here. So they're really thick. Here's them here, and soft. These are them, and when you open them up inside, I've got pictures of them. They're like spiral Vista color. So there's the blueberry one. They just have blueberry and strawberry here today. So sometimes they have chocolate and maple and other flavors. I guess it just depends on what they get in. If you would like one of the ice cream bars, they do have a little cabinet with them, but you actually have to get them from that little red freezer behind where they are at the cashier, right behind them there. So you have to ask them for it when you get to the till. So it's in, see if I can zoom in here, in that freezer right there. And they're super, super good. So if anybody's ever wanting a good treat, that's what you want to get. I think they're like $4.75. This is the store in the Japanese pavilion. It's the only store here. Yeah, they do have a little bit of everything. It is a really funky store if you've never been in here. And then this is the, I probably butchered the name, so I'm just gonna show it to you. This is their little museum. So it's a collection of Japanese art. It's kind of like a cutesy museum for kawaii culture. So we can go walk through here. We've been in here many times, but it's been in here for a while.
There used to be something here.
Yeah, there used to be something in here and they took it out. All of this pavilion used to be filled up and they've now taken all of this out. All of these walls were filled with things and these have all been removed. And now this is weird because we were just here like a week or two ago. All of this has been taken out and now they just have this in. These were all displays. The only things that are displays now is just on this wall. This whole room had displays. And this display has been moved from over on the other side of the wall. So they must be doing something in here. This has been the same for 10 years. But this is the displays that they have up of the kawaii culture. So they must be changing it up. I don't know if they're expanding the store, but the whole place looked like this. And they had some other statues and things. So you can see if I stand at this angle, how bare that is. I'm not sure what happened in here, but I'm not sure if they had plans for it or what they did. But they've got some of the background of some of the toys and things that we see. But yeah, that's odd because I just walked through here. It was not a couple of weeks ago when I came to Epcot last, and it was all here. So I'm not sure what happened, but it's very bare in here now. But yeah, the store itself is very cool and they always have new stuff in there. So if you're ever here in Epcot, if you've never been in there before, here's all the different characters that they have in the store. So it explains who they all are. If you're seeing them in there and you don't know who they all are. I mean, most people know who Hello Kitty are and some of the others. I don't know anybody that doesn't know who Pikachu is either, but some of the others. Welcome in if you are just joining us. We're just walking through some of the pavilions and having a nice quiet morning here before we head for lunch at Garden Grill. This is Steph from Steph Wanders Disney. We've got Pookie Bug here with us. We've done some rides this morning. We're just here having some fun, checking out some things. Welcome in. Nice to see a bunch of new people, new faces in our chat. Drop in and say hello. We do like our Ninja Watchers as well, so welcome to all of our Ninja Watchers out there. Drop a like and hang out for a while. Get your snacks. Oh, somebody lost their bottle. We have a lost bottle, guys. We got a floater. That's like a good bottle too. That's like a decent one, not like a random one. Someone's gonna be upset that they lost that bottle. Welcome in, guys. There is a nice little seating area too if you've never been up there. So this quick service up on the hill, we've eaten up there. It's not the greatest, but you can get any food and go sit up there. There is a bunch of seating area up this hill. And and there's like some ponds and it's quiet, so it's a nice little area to get away. So if you need some peace and quiet, or you have, you know, sensory disorder or something and you want to go get some peace and quiet, go sit up and behind there. Oh, we walked up on the drum show, guys. It's already started, but we can watch the rest of it.
While the drummers set up for their next number, here's more about their performance. The history of Taiko Japanese drumming goes back centuries. It began
We'll go watch the rest of the show, guys. This isn't the full show, because I know the regular guys, I think this is a different kind of show, but we can sit here and watch some of it.
Drums were used in festivals for praying for rain for the crops, and were even used by soldiers in the battlefield. This group originated from Tokyo, Japan, where this cherished tradition of drumming has also become an exciting, highly visual art form. The name of the group, Matsuri-za, means the festival of drumming. When they are ready, let the festivity continue. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. We hope you enjoy this performance by Matsuri-ga. Please enjoy the rest of your day here at Epcot.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. There's usually another group that comes out later and they do like a really crazy performance. We'll see if we can catch them at another time. All right. Let's carry on a little further down. We're probably going to hit Morocco. There is a pass holder lounge down there, which we can get some AC and free snacks and things, but since Pookie Bug isn't an AP holder, we're not going to go back there because we have to leave him outside. We'll just abandon Pookie Bug. Sorry, bro. Just kidding. No, it's all right. We could sneak in there. Well, we're not sneaking. We are an AP holder. They actually scan your pass. You have to have your photo ID with you. They're very hardcore about it. So we might go in there, you know, somebody wants to see it. They have the genie lamp in there and you can take some photo pass pictures. They have free cold water in there. They have a bunch of stuff going on in there. So if anybody wants to see that, we could maybe pop in there a little bit later if anybody wants to see it. We may go into the AP photo pass part. So last month I had my pictures taken with Chip and Dale in their 50th outfits, which was the AP photo pass section. They do like a whole interaction with you. I did that last month. This month, apparently they have Donald and Daisy in there. So I haven't done that yet. So we may have to leave Pookie Bug outside later. Now I'm probably not gonna do that on stream, but I may run in and do that and get my pictures taken with them real quick. Again, it's something that they're super strict about. You have to have your physical ID with you and they scan your pass and do all of that stuff, but we might do that while we're off stream since we're here. Although now that it's July and it's rolled over, they might have somebody else. They change characters sometimes to switch it up, so. I know we were looking for ears for a friend of ours, but they are not in there. Yeah, we can go walk them in here. So this is the Morocco Pavilion, y'all. This is one of the smaller pavilions. It's pretty. They don't really have a shop in here, I don't think. They have a little shop, this Race Against the Sun. There is a couple restaurants in here. It's a pretty fountain. The AP pass holder lounge is in the very, very back. If anybody has ever been to Morocco, it does really look like Morocco. I have actually been. And it does kind of look like it when you walk through the buildings and stuff. It is kind of legit. It's kind of like when you walk into Animal Kingdom and they make it look really like Africa. It kind of does. As someone that's been there, I mean, it's kind of trying to be a replica. They do have Jasmine here. They have a meet and greet with Jasmine right now. So you can go in and meet Jasmine if you like.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they have free snacks. So they have free cold water, they have snacks in there. So this is the AP lounge in here. We can go in there. I can go in there, but Pookie Bug cannot. So this is it back here. They have it at the very, very back. So you do have to show your AP lounge on your phone. They scan it. Sometimes you get a pin if it's your first time going in, which I have, and your ID. And then you can go in. But yes, they have cold water. They have a whole bunch of tables in there. It's decorated nice in there. You can have photo pass pictures with the gold lamp. I actually have those pictures. I can show them to you if you like. I have some pictures of inside when I went there last time. But this is the Morocco Pavilion. I actually like this pavilion. I wish they would do more with it. It's pretty. Yeah, Japan Edo is good. There's also a new one in here that we haven't tried yet that I wanted to. I can't remember the name of it though. What is the name of the new Japan restaurant? It's not as new as it was just a little bit ago. Every time we go to come here though, we always have so many plans and festivals and things. What is the name of the Japanese one that we always want to go to? The newer one. I'd have to look it up, guys. But it's supposed to be really good. The only problem is that it's just like everything in Disney World, it is more. So I tend to like a lot of sushi and stuff, and like their sushi boat there is like $200 or something, which is not worth it, of course. It says it's enough for like 6 people, but it's really enough for like 2. So, so I have not been there, but, you know, one of these days we'll make it over there. This is Spice Road Table. Spice Road Table also offers a nighttime table service package that you can get, so you can watch Luminous while you eat your dinner. It is a big extra you have to pay for, as well as Rose and Crown does the same thing. So they book it at a certain time that you can eat your dinner and watch fireworks. All Moroccan food, of course. Rose and Crown is English, so, you know, typical English food. They've got, you know, fish and chips and shepherd's pie and bangers and mash and that kind of thing. The fish and chips there is amazing. We use the quick service a lot for the fish and chips. It's something that Pookie Buggin and I eat almost every time we come to Epcot, regardless of festivals and things going on. We eat the fish and chips almost every time. It is so good. We're now walking up to the French Pavilion. We have Le Chef de France, which is one of the most expensive sit-down table services there is. It's not like Victoria and Albert's where it's $250 a person, but it is fairly expensive. It can be somewhat hard to get a reservation there. Monsieur Paul is also in here, also the same. But in behind there is La Halle, and La Halle is one of the best we call it quick service. You can't mobile order from there, but they have the most amazing croissants. I said croissants like an American croissant. It's how you say it in French. And pastries and all kinds of treats in there, and they are amazing. You do have to wait in a line. The line does move quickly. We can go back there and look if you like, because we're not in a hurry. Remy Ratatouille ride is back on the other side, which if the wait time isn't too high, we may do that later. But La Halle is amazing. I had a macaron from back there. Last time it was like raspberry, and it was of the cookie. And it's probably one of the best things I think I've ever eaten here. I can't say it's ever the cheapest thing, but it's very good. They also have the ice cream shop here, which you can get handmade ice cream sandwiches, which a lot of people like. I've had them before. They're okay. I'm not the hugest ice cream person though, so I'm probably not the best person to view that from. But this is La Halle. They also have a gift shop here that has some really cute stuff in it. We're here. Yeah, I'm gonna get that from Creations. Do you want to hang on to this while I pay for this? And this different bags are going to come back here. Did you want any? Well, I guess we're going to eat soon.
We're eating like that.
Okay, we can come back. It's right here. This is where the macarons and stuff are. So this is La Halle, guys, over here. We can't show you any of the treats because you can't see them until you get into line, but amazing food in there. You can't even smell what's going on in here. You can buy whole baguettes as well if you just like to get a baguette and eat. So good. You guys are hanging out with Cookie Bug here, guys. I'm just going to go and pay for something really quick, and you guys can hang out with him for just a minute. Luckily, I have the best looking assistant ever here with me, because usually I'm by myself, so you guys have to come with me while I do this. But
you got another assistant?
I mean, you're my only assistant. It's just that you're the best looking. Alright, I'll be right back.
One thing about this place is if you do come eat here, good luck finding a place to sit. But everything I've ever had from there is really good. It's worth, totally worth.
I've been back. Here's a very nice French gentleman named Baptiste. I like that they have all of the workers that work in the sections that are actually from those countries. So he was very French. His accent was so strong I almost could not understand him. And like Parisian French, not Canadian French. I'm from Canada, so I'm allowed to say that. Canadian French is kind of butchered. I didn't realize when I picked that up, but apparently that Remy talks. He said if you press on one hand, it's English, and you press on the other hand, it's French. Oh boy, I didn't even know. But here we are. All right, guys, welcome back. All right, sorry guys, we had a brief detour. We went to go and show you La Halle, and one of my coworkers, she really wanted a Remy stuffy, so I went and picked one up. Funny thing is I just grabbed it because you don't find a lot of Remy stuff. Like, I can't find a lot of Remy stuffies. But the Remy stuffy, it just looks like a normal Remy stuffy. When I got up to the counter, the nice cast member Baptiste let me know that if you touch Remy's hands, one hand he speaks English and the other hand he speaks French. So Remy talks. I was already at the register, so I wasn't gonna go put him down to go get a regular stuffy, and he wasn't spectacularly expensive. So I think that my friend at work will think that's really cool. So we got Remy anyway. So Talking Remy is coming home with us, and then my coworker is actually Hispanic, so she can have French or English or whatever she would like. I think that's fun. Do you want to check the wait times for Remy? I think.
Do what?
We probably have about half an hour before we have to head over to our reservation. You want to check and see? Let's see if we've got time to ride Remy, guys. Let me just get up my app here.
We're totally not going to, but we can check.
Let's see. I'm trying to refresh the app because, let's see, living with the lamb, mission space, shuttle talk. It's only 35 minutes. Where are you? Cookie bug. It's only 35 minutes. All right, we got time, guys. Let's go ride Remy's. We'll have time for that, and then we'll probably go off stream so that we can go and have our dining reservation. Also, that is the International Gateway across from us, so that's where you're going to come out if you would like to take any of the, I'm lost for words right now, the Skyliner, or if you would like to walk over to the boardwalk, which we may do later. So if you're wanting to go to Beaches and Cream and get any of their ice cream, which we may go and get the new milkshake, or you're going to want to walk over to the Yacht Club, over to the Cake Bake Shop. Good morning. The Cake Bake Shop, the deli. There's some pizza over there. That's the way that you're going to want to walk, is where you see all of those people over there. It's actually a very nice walk. You can also walk to Hollywood Studios from over there, for anybody that doesn't know that. So yes, you can walk from Epcot to Hollywood Studios. It's only maybe a 15 to 20 minute walk at the most. When it's really hot, some people can't handle that. It's not a bad walk at all. Or you can take the Skyliner. Sometimes when I do it, if I've walked a lot that day, like the streamer life as we call it, I'll have already walked a lot, or I know I'm going to walk, 17 or 18 miles a day. Sometimes I'll take the Skyliner one way and then I will walk the other direction. So just depends if you're wanting to stop at any of those shops. Obviously, if you're taking the Skyliner, you can't So it depends on what you're wanting to do. But the Skyliner is a nice way to go too. We might take Pookie Bug on a little trip on the Skyliner later since he hasn't done that before.
Let's get this stroller, Ladybug.
He's been to Disney a lot of times, but he's never been on the Skyliner, so maybe we'll try that. Good morning and welcome in, everybody. This is Steph from Steph Wanders Disney. We started out the morning here in Epcot. We're still celebrating the 4th of July here, Patriot style. So we started it off with Soarin' Over America. We've done a few other rides, including Guardians of the Galaxy. We got September, which was super exciting for us. We haven't gotten that in a while. Good morning, Christopher. And now we're gonna go ride Remy's, guys. That'll probably be our last ride for the morning. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button. Only because we're gonna be live later on today. I have it set for 5 p.m. Eastern, but it may be earlier or later, depending, because we're gonna stream Luminous, fireworks and nighttime stuff and all kinds of other things, but we may actually get back on earlier. So if you have that notification bell set up, then you'll know when we come back on so you don't miss anything. We did have a good 4th. Did you have a good 4th? We were at Magic Kingdom. I know you were there with us for part of it. I hope everybody else had a good 4th as well. I think next year for the 4th, we've decided, hopefully we are here, we'll do Epcot for the 4th, and maybe we'll do Magic Kingdom on the 3rd or the 5th, just to change it up a little bit. Likes to go on a little gimbal ride in this hallway because it's so twisty-turny.
And tonight, the host of the town, Chef Remy, will be delivering you a culinary masterpiece.
The Simpsons ride is at Universal. This is a different park. That's Universal Orlando. We're probably set to go to Universal one of these days. I haven't been there for a little while. Good morning and welcome in. This is Steph from Steph Wanders Disney. If you are new to the channel, just so you know, we will talk in the queue, but when we get a little bit closer, we don't talk during the ride so that we don't disrupt the other guest experience. Some of these guests we pay a lot of money to be here too, but we come a lot more often. Some of these guests, it's maybe their only trip to Disney World, and we don't like to disrupt their experience by speaking. So you are more than welcome to talk in the chat and ask questions and talk amongst yourselves, but we will answer you the best we can afterwards if we happen to see it. But just know that we're not ignoring you. Yes, as I was responding to you, the Simpsons ride is in Universal. We are at Epcot in Disney World. That's the other park. This is Remy Ratatouille. Welcome in, guys, and happy 4th of July. I know it is the 5th, but we're still doing Patriot stuff here at the birthday of America. So happy 250th. Hey, Tiki Man fan. I haven't seen you for a little bit. Welcome in. Happy 4th, Tiki Man. We are just getting ready to to ride Remy's. It has about a 30-minute wait, but we walked in pretty easily to this queue, so I don't think it's going to be a true 30 minutes. And then we will definitely be back later. We have lots of fun coming up. Maybe we will try and meet those characters later. We're just going to let everybody else try to get out of that queue for a little bit. I think we'll get the initial rush over with and then see. Hopefully we'll be able to ride Guardians again too. That queue will go down over the day as it gets hotter and some people leave. Some people go back to their hotels and get in the pool and that sort of thing when it gets warm. So hopefully we'll be able to get back into Guardians again. That's awesome, Christopher. That's awesome. I'm glad everybody had a good 4th. That's the whole point of the 4th. Happy birthday to America. People have lots of fun with friends and family, get-togethers. That's the whole point. Celebrate America. And we are part of America, so I'm glad everybody had a good time. Bug and I are just getting this one last ride in before we go and have some lunch. We are going to take advantage too with the 40% AP discount, and we're going to go try Garden Grill. We haven't eaten there for quite a few years. We keep kind of getting hit or miss things there. We know the characters are there, and we see characters a lot. So we're going to see if it's actually any good, or as good as we remember. We tend to go to Beer Garden, and of course there's so much food in Epcot with festivals and things, which of course is not going on right now. Some people say that they still like Garden Grill. Some people say that they don't, that it's not as good as it used to be. Of course, you know, little ones with characters, that's a good thing, so we figured we would take advantage of the discount and try it again and see how we feel about it still. The park as a whole at Epcot is actually pretty quiet, especially compared to Magic Kingdom. We were so packed in like sardines at Magic Kingdom yesterday that Epcot feels like a nice change. It is still busy, you know, wait times are higher, but because it's so open and bigger, it is definitely, I mean, they're saying it's at capacity, but, or it's supposed to get to that today, but there's no reservations open, but it's feeling pretty good right now. Now, it's probably going to get busy later for sure, but right now it's feeling nice. It's spread out, there's not people everywhere yet. The majority of the people we saw were people waiting in line to see the patriotic characters. There was like a 2.5 hour wait or so for them. Not for Chip 'n Dale because they just come out, but for Goofy and Mickey and Pluto. But it's pretty spread out everywhere else, so it's been a nice day so far. It's been a really nice day to just kind of hang out. We did see that Guardians was at an 85-minute wait, even at early entry. So it went up pretty high, but by the time we got over there, we went and did Soarin', which was like a 10-minute walk on. And then we went and did Living with the Lamb, which was 5 minutes. And we did have Lightning Lane for Guardians, and by the time we got over there at about 10:45, it was down to 65 minutes, which is not bad for Guardians. So we'll probably be able to ride that again, probably when we come back on stream throughout the day. It'll go down, people will have dinner, and people will leave because of the heat and come back. So we'll be able to ride Guardians again. So it's not bad here so far today. Compared to Magic Kingdom yesterday, this is a breeze. Magic Kingdom was pretty packed yesterday. Yeah, Magic Kingdom probably, everybody kind of left. I think everybody wanted to be there for the 4th, and then everybody kind of went down. I know most people at Magic Kingdom were in the Carousel of Progress line since it's the last day, so the Carousel of Progress had a huge line, and then everything else was really low. I think as that starts to empty out, either the park wait times will go up as those people empty out, or people will leave the park because they're there only for Carousel of Progress, and it will come back down. So it depends on what they're there for. A lot of the people that are there just for the last minute carousel progress and that are leaving, you know, those people will just leave and it'll be okay. So some people haven't woken up yet. A lot of people were at the parks really late last night. So as people start to wake up, it will get a lot busier later. So that's why we were up kind of earlier to get some stuff done. I think as it gets later and people wake up with or without hangovers and other things, it will get busier as the day goes on. So that's kind of how it was at Magic Kingdom yesterday. It was busy because of the 4th even, but it was quieter in the morning, and as the day went on, it got way, way busier. So it's probably how it's going to be today as well. Yeah, some guests left today. We did see a lot of people checking out of our hotel, the French Quarter, as we were leaving, so that's some of it. So, you know, it's hit or miss. It is the weekend. I'm not used to coming to Disney on the weekend. I generally come on a Monday through Wednesday or Thursday, so the weekend is a different thing for me. I took some days off work to come to do this, so, you know, you've got locals here. If the normal people are traveling for their days off, then yeah, they're probably leaving to go back home. So it's going to be a bit of a mixed bag today. Welcome in, everybody, though. Welcome in. We're going to get you off the gimbal here because we are almost at the ride, and this one's a little bit spinny in some places, so it's a little easier this way. Give me just a second. Yes, especially from Epcot. That's why I say it's more of an adult park. Magic Kingdom is becoming that way too. You see people coming out of the Beacon Barrel, you'd be surprised how much people can drink in 45 minutes. And those drinks are strong, y'all. I've been there. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. This is Steph from Steph Wanders Disney, and we have Cookie Bug with us, and we're about to ride Remy Ratatouille. Let's go on an adventure, guys. Find some cheese. He doesn't like it. He was right there. He doesn't like when I unexpectedly turn the camera around like that, so I try to give him warning, but he's here with us. Usually I'm here by myself, but this will be the last time he'll be with us for a little bit. He won't be coming again until probably December. I think we parked him out. Cookie Bug doesn't like to come as often, so he usually comes once, maybe twice a year, and he's already come twice in like a month. It's been like a month and a bit, so I think we might have parked Cookie Bug out. No, it wasn't. It said 35 minutes. That was not 35 minutes, no.
Maybe 10.
Yeah, that was maybe 10, 15 minutes at the most. So it's so weird with Disney because sometimes their wait times are completely off in a good way and sometimes they're off in a completely bad way. So it's really hard to tell with them sometimes. Sometimes you can tell just because I've been here so much when you look at the queue. I walked by Mine Train the one day and it said it was a 45-minute wait, which we all know Mine Train is never a 45-minute wait, and the queue line was outside the actual physical queue in Magic Kingdom, and I was like, oh no, that's like a 2.5-hour wait. Are you kidding me right now? The sad part is that at least I know that, but other people do not know that. And I feel for those people because Cookie Bug and I were those people once upon a time, and one time we did get caught in a Mine Train queue where we were stuck in there for almost 3 hours. And it, you know, it'll ruin your day if you wait in line for a 1-minute ride that you're in line for 3 hours. We kind of banned mine train for a long time because of that. All right, guys, going quiet. Enjoy Rummy Ratatouille.
What is it? Fromage. Fromage. No?
It's cheese in French. Cheesy.
Cheesy. All right. Fromage. Cheesy.
People in front of us were getting a French lesson.
So hello is arrivederci. Hello is arrivederci.
Cakes says I bet he'll go more often than the rest of us go there.
Hello is
What are you saying, Cakes? Cakes the moderator trying to start a fight in chat.
More of an incentive.
What was that?
That is more of an incentive.
He says that's more of an incentive. So now the question is, oh, am I not good enough? We're gonna have this talk over chat right now. Enjoy the ride, y'all. Remy Ratatouille.
Voilà. Venez, venez, venez. Suivez-moi, je vous prie. Chef Remy is waiting for you. This way. Qu'attendez-vous?
Yeah, I think this is awesome because they're gonna bring it in. They're gonna bring it
Des invités pour le dîner.
Yes, but what to prepare? Hein? Pour le repas idéal. Coq au vin? Non. A simple omelet? Too simple. What? Mais oui, that's it! Poussez-vous de là! Vite, par ici! Cette nourriture est pour nos invités! Pas pour vous! Hey guys! The food is for them, not you! Impossible, must be perfect! Il court enfin! Et oui, what are you doing? Que manigancez-vous?
Now watch. Here's the part. I thought that was cool. See, they've scanned. That's the bad side. that's got to say. Bon voyage. Okay, I'm done. I just got realized for a second.
Hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was Remy Ratatouille's adventure. Say bon voyage, monsieur, monsieur.
What was the French one?
I don't remember that part.
Okay, be sure to grab all your stuff and watch your step as you exit. Goodbye!
How do you say bye in French? Au revoir. See? Told you. Au revoir.
Alright, guys. I love this fountain in here. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in and thanks for joining us. This is Steph from Steph Wanders Disney. We're here with Pookie Bug today. We are continuing the patrioticness. Yeah, that's a word I just made up. For the 4th of July here on the 5th in Epcot. We started off with Soarin' Over America, and then we went to Living with the Land and Guardians. We've done Remy's. We walked around the World Showcase, and we are gonna finish walking around. We do have a lunch reservation just after 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna get you back onto the equipment here, and we'll finish walking through the showcase here. We've still got UK and Canada to get to, and you can come with us. We walk back to the Living with the Land Pavilion. If you haven't already and you are enjoying the channel, please hit that subscribe button, and it is free to do. And hit the like button. It does let everybody know there is something exciting going on, and make sure your notifications are on. We will be going live again after we have lunch to bring you Luminous, the giant nighttime spectacular, as well as the 250th birthday of America celebration. They are still continuing those fireworks after Luminous, so there'll be a double massive fireworks show. So we'll be bringing all of that to you at the latest. We'll be back on at 5 p.m. Eastern, but we may be on earlier. So make sure those notifications are on, guys. Hang on 1 second. We're going to get you back on. Bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va? I am now a citizen of America, but I am formerly, well, I shouldn't say formerly, I am Canadian. So, a bit of French. Not Parisian French, but a small bit of French. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. Welcome into the channel. We love everybody here at Steph Wanders Disney. I have also traveled extensively, and I still plan to travel more. We do also have a good friend of the channel and part of our Disney Streamer Network, which I'm also a part of. Our friend Omar over at Dutchyland, who has his own streamer channel. He
that is the cat.
Streams from Disneyland Paris all the time, so I do plan on trying to make it there one of these days. We joked about that last night, where I want to make it to Disneyland Paris, Tokyo, and Shanghai, so everybody's saying it's Steph Wanders Disney World Tour, because it kind of sounds like one when you say it that way. Bien, bien. Welcome in. This is the French pavilion, guys. Very pretty pavilion. This is one of the best quick services in the back with the bakery in La Halle. We'll try to make it back there later if we can. The line is always long, but it does move very fast. Yes, it is. It's a very nice place to just hang out and sit. It looks like we have an Aurora out here. Princess Aurora. Every time there's a line, you know there's a character out. So we do have a Princess Aurora. There she is. We are going to go back and try to see if we can get in with those patriotic characters. We did see them earlier. They are on the stream. And to get some pictures of them as well, but there was like a 2.5 hour wait for Mickey, Goofy, and Pluto. Chippendale had just come out, so their line was a little bit shorter, but that will probably go down. So we'll go over and take a look later. You're fluent in Alabamian. That's okay, I'm fluent in Alabamian too, Dame. I've had to learn a lot of languages in my life. Some of them I've forgotten now, like I was in Egypt for a little bit, I had to learn some Arab. I don't remember any of that anymore. We used to go to Mexico a lot as a kid, so I knew some Spanish. I don't remember a lot of that anymore, like hola. You know, I don't remember most of it. I picked some up as a kid, you know, and then you forget stuff. So Alabamian, I'm pretty fluent in now. I live with one, so pretty fluent in Southern. It is nice to see everybody from across the pond jumping in though. I love it. That makes me happy. We like a well-rounded chat going on. There's the International Gateway, guys. Now sometimes the International Gateway you'll have characters pop up. It's kind of like a little secret that I just let out of the bag. I don't see any out right now, but a lot of times they'll just kind of hang out right kind of where that one gentleman, I like to say the gentleman in white, but there's a lot of gentlemen in white, kind of by this tree right here. Now I do see a PhotoPass person set up, so it's kind of by the last tree, kind of by this lamp post. They'll kind of set up down here. So a lot of times there's Daisy. It's kind of gonna be, see my finger? Right here. They're gonna be right here. I look like I have a giant finger, by the way, but it's just because of where my camera is. So right in here, you're gonna end up with some characters. There's none out right now, probably because there's a lot of them out for the 250th still, so they're roaming around. But Daisy will show up there. She's out there a lot, but sometimes you'll get some rare characters out there too. We've seen Perla out there, the mice from Cinderella, and a few others. So you just kind of have to keep your eye open, and you'll eventually see them. Thank you. Is it Dee Dom? Yes, I would love to come to Disneyland Paris. That is definitely on my list. Definitely. It is like, I will make it there. I just don't know when. Disneyland Paris, Tokyo, and Shanghai, those three, it is happening. I just don't know when. So Paris would probably be first because it'd be the easiest one for me to get to from where I am. The other two would be, Tokyo would be the next easiest, Shanghai would be last. But definitely Paris will be next. If I can get there in the next year, it would be easier because I think Omar is planning on trying to move here, so then I wouldn't have my guide with me. But that would make it a little easier. So you never know, it might be Steph Wonders Disney live from Disneyland Paris one day. So we will make it a world tour one day.
Well, besides that fact.
Funny thing is I have traveled quite a bit and I've been to a lot of countries. Some of them I've lived in for short periods of time. Being Canadian, you can get foreign visas for short periods of time, you know, a year or less. Oh, hey! How are you? I'm good. I have my hat with me. I had it on most of the day yesterday, but I saw a lot of people with it yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's not like before where it was like, hey, we're the only ones.
I'll tell you what I do have is this pin.
Oh, hey, where'd you get that?
So I got it a couple weeks ago at the Pin Traders, but they're out.
Yeah.
And some lady told me they're selling on eBay for $100.
We were trying to find all kinds of stuff yesterday for the 250th at Magic Kingdom, like hoping they were going to do something different that was just for the 250th.
Yeah, a lot of people have these shirts on, and I don't know where they're getting them from.
The 250th
shirts?
shirts?
Disney celebrates.
Oh, we saw them at Magic Kingdom. I didn't know that they didn't have them here, else I would have picked one up.
Why?
Go back tonight.
Yeah, we're going back there tonight.
Okay. Well, if you see them there and they're not here, I might have you. Because I wanted one, but I thought they were everywhere because they were everywhere there.
And the
So.
Americana down here didn't have much.
Oh.
They had a nice shirt. It was long sleeve, and I'm like,
Yeah, I had them all on the stream because everybody there was wearing them. They're the red ones. I don't know if I've seen red and blue. I haven't seen blue ones, but I've seen the red ones. So. Oh, by the way, Patrick, Henry, Karen. Pookie Bug.
How's your day going so far?
Pookie Bug. It's good. It's good. Yeah, very good.
Anything interesting this morning?
We saw the characters over here with huge wait, so I just went over and kind of said hi. Yeah, it was like 2.5 hours for Mickey, Goofy, and Pluto. Chippendale had just come out, so it wasn't as long, but there was still a lot of them. Aurora was over here not that long ago. We just walked past the gateway. There's nobody there.
we were going to the Canada gate, and this morning in the American alley was pure Piglet.
Okay, we hadn't seen them, but we were just walking this way. We came in, went straight to Thorn over America, and then went to Living with the Land, and then went to Guardians, and then we just kind of started making our way around. We just got off Remy's because it was only...
Yeah, so do we.
Oh, it's a 30-minute wait, and it was like 10 minutes.
We just sing right.
Yeah, so, I mean, even we just went in the regular queue, and it was 10 minutes, so... we have Garden Girl reservations after 1, so we're gonna...
We did go to Guardians this morning and we're walking.
Yeah, one and done for me. One and done.
Yeah. So... Oh, so you did do it?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, did you like it?
Did it at a rope
Well,
drop.
not you. Did you like it?
No, I went on it.
Yeah. Oh, you went on it?
Yeah, we both went on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
You liked
it?
it?
It was a little rough, but
It was
I
a
liked
little
it.
faster than I was expecting.
Yeah.
I expected to be more like a suspended feeling, but it was like,
Kind of like that lady that was behind us. There was a lady behind us that did it for the first time. The daughter was laughing her head off, and she said, "I wish that you had been filming us." She thought like we were filming backwards. I'm like, no, we film out because we're not, trying to get other people. But her mom was behind us, and she looked like laid out. Like her hair was all back, and she was like this.
So we got that. I said the one song I don't want is Conga. We got Conga.
Oh, we got September, so we lucked out. Yeah.
I hate that song.
Oh.
No, it was September.
Oh yeah, you didn't like Conga.
It's the one song I didn't want.
Yeah, the Conga curse they call it. You got the Conga curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have lunch and then you're gonna take a break?
Yeah, then we're gonna take a break. We might actually walk over to Beaches and Cream and try the new milkshake or whatever that's over there. But yeah, we might walk over there and go hang out. We might go see if the character line has gone down at all.
So when we saw them July 3rd, we waited
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yesterday it got as long as 5 hours, I heard.
Yeah, so we're not going to wait that long. I did walk over and get some good pictures. They saw me, and so they were like motioning at the camera in between people, and I got some cute pictures. They saw me over there, so they were kind of, so I got some cute pictures and stuff, but...
Hats on this year, the tricorn.
Yeah.
Which is unusual. They said it's hats off to America.
Hey guys, we saw some of our friends here, so we're just hanging out for a minute. Be right back.
I think Pluto damaged one of the hats in my
Pluto damaged the hat.
So nobody could wear hats.
Maybe that's why he didn't show up yesterday.
Maybe Pluto can't come back again.
Yeah.
So these are the shirts. Like what he has on, that's the one that they have. But they say like 250th on it, so it's a little different. Maybe it's different than what he has. Yeah, the ones that there say 250th, but they're red. They're a little bit different than that.
I mean, there's some really cute ones where you have the standard one where you've got the cast of all the characters, but you've got the picture in the back, and all the characters are watching the fireworks, and it says 250th.
Yeah.
I'm like, where do they use that? Because I haven't seen that anywhere.
Yeah.
And I went through the aquarium fairly quickly.
Yeah.
but I didn't
Oh
see
no, we went through there and I streamed it all because people were asking about the merch. Didn't see any of the hats. I saw some of the sweaters and stuff, and the only t-shirts they had them in blue and red, and they said, Walt Disney World, they had the fireworks on it and said 250 on it, but there was no like characters or anything. It was just like the wording. So some of these might be older shirts maybe, or no, because it said 250 on it. I haven't been noticing if some of the other ones say 250, but the ones they have for this year are just that. I haven't been in Creation Shop since we've been here because we just walked in and came straight in. I ran into Walt and Melissa from Mouse Talk twice since they've been here. They were here yesterday, but I didn't think to ask them about the shirts because I just assumed if they had them there, they probably had them here.
Yeah.
I hadn't walked in, so yeah, they don't have them. They don't have them. I was gonna pick one up, but I guess they don't have them. I mean, I could run back over there because I'm an AP. I could run back over there and try to get one, but
retail, and they'll tell you where, like, which shops to find it in.
Okay.
That's what I've done. Like, when I was looking for this pen,
yeah,
it was only available at one shop that's facing America. Right in front of us. Like if you go from the spaceship straight out,
yeah,
there's those two shops.
Yeah.
At the end, that was the only store that sold this pen.
Yeah. Well, and I noticed too at French Quarter where we're staying, they've got a nicer gift shop there, and they have a bunch of the stuff in there too. They don't have the hat, but they have some other stuff. So I might go back in there and see if they have anything else in there. But I was looking for anything. Like, I was kind of surprised they didn't have anything for the 250th extra. Like, there's no pins, like nothing. Like, even when we went to go and get the little pamphlet for the day, it wasn't like a commemorative pamphlet, just a regular one. So they just did whatever they wanted yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, there was parades at random times. There was like everything at random, yes, at random times. There's a DJ that came out, no one knew what time it was. It was just whenever they put it out. They ended up doing Starlight at 10 and at midnight.
So that was scheduled. It was in the app.
Was it? Okay.
And then they had 12 and 3 for the parade.
Yeah.
Festival Fantasy.
Yeah.
So they did put that in there, but they had no special characters.
No, there was a lot of characters roaming. So we got there first thing in the morning. We got in line for a mine train. We hadn't done it in a long time, which it was delayed. So he hung out in line and we were walking around and Tigger came through. So then I went and walked around and they had like Belle, Peter Pan, Fairy Godmother, Esmeralda. Esmeralda was out. She was right over by Friar's Nook. And there was a couple others and they were just out and there was nobody there. You could walk up and talk to them and meet them and stuff. They were like all over and there was nobody there. It was like early entry. There's nobody there.
So Esmeralda's really
Yeah,
rare.
Esmeralda was right across from Friar's Nook, right where that, that little L is in the concrete. She was standing right there. It's in my stream. I walked right by her. She waved at me and stuff. I said hi to her. And then the Chickmunks were out. Of course, Chippendale, and I think that was it. I think that was what you saw. And then later on, as we were walking through, there were some other kids. So they had a lot of characters out. And then as it got warmer, they all went inside.
Yeah, I think they do. The people who paid for the resort. Because we saw them all waiting. We saw the characters all came out.
Yeah.
And they were waiting for us. And like, they're trying to tell us why the resort hotel next time.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, they were out. And that was the first time I'd seen Esmeralda out, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had her big red satin dress on, like the big one. Yeah. Yeah. Because I hadn't seen her out before.
Once I tell somebody that, freak out.
Now you also would be saying to resort every time. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
No, she saw Esmeralda yesterday in Magic Kingdom during the early.
There was nobody there, like nobody.
And she saw the fairy godmother too.
Of course.
And Peter
She's
Pan.
been elusive, trying to catch her for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nobody there either. They're all in behind the castle. Esmeralda was right across from Friar's Nook. Like, there's nobody there. It was early entry. We were waiting in line for mine train, and it was delayed and down. And so he just stayed in line. So I said, well, I'm just going to go walk. I mean, Tigger had been running up and down. So we just started walking around, and there's Belle in her blue dress. Like, there's characters everywhere. And Esmeralda was just standing there. Nobody was there. Like, nobody. Like, one little girl came over, and then we were just her handler. Like, nobody. We were all just walking around. So I went through and streamed them. There was literally like 6 characters, all almost in a row. We just kind of, he saw one of the princesses riding the carousel, which they were off by the time I went by. Oh, was it? There you go. So she must have gotten off and then just went and stood over there, and there's nobody there, so.
I tried to pull the sword, I couldn't get it.
All right, well, we're gonna keep walking. Yeah, we have our lunch, so yeah, we'll see you guys again later, I'm sure. Bye, y'all. Sorry guys for the delay. Those were our Disney friends, Henry and Karen. They're some of our long-term Disney friends and supporters here of the channel. So they're here a lot. They have a lot of insights into characters. They're big time character friends. And they actually are friends with a lot of the cast members that do the characters. So they give us a lot of our tips on the characters. So I actually know a lot more about the characters than I let on to on the streams, and you guys don't see me with the characters, but I do have a lot of videos thanks to them actually with the characters. So I have a bunch of those videos and clips and pictures if anybody wants to see those. But when I do hang out with them, when I'm usually here by myself, when I go off stream, we'll spend hours with the characters in between there. So if anybody would ever like to see that or would like to do or see a character stream, we definitely can do that. So if you guys are interested, leave some comments, or once I post this, leave a note or comment below, and we can do a character stream for sure. It's easy enough to do. I don't have to make a special day. We can do that at any time. We have Alice in Wonderland, guys. They have lots of characters out today. So welcome in. I'm sorry for the delay there. There's a little baby dressed just like Alice. That's cute, y'all. So we were just walking to the UK Pavilion and the Rose and Crown, which you can also do the fireworks show at that I was talking about before. We're walking up to the Canadian Pavilion. Now we're going to have lunch reservations, so we're not able to try it right now, but we will try it a little bit later and let you guys know officially from a Canadian how I feel about La Poutinerie. So they closed the refreshment port in Epcot not that long ago and reopened it thanks to Air Canada, which we're not going to tell everybody how we actually feel about Air Canada, as La Poutinerie, which is just an official poutinerie place now. Now, as a Canadian, we have lots of thoughts about poutine and lots of thoughts about how people that are not from Canada do poutine. So we're gonna have to do an official review on poutine from an actual Canadian, because a lot of people say that they like poutine, but they don't know what it's actually supposed to be or what it's like. And so we'll have to come back and try La Poutinerie. Probably, maybe we'll do that for dinner when we get a little hungrier, because we're gonna go eat at Garden Grill, so we're not gonna be able to do that now. But we're gonna have to go try La Poutinerie. Judging from someone that just walked by with it, and the looks of what I just saw, I'm gonna say right off the bat, it might taste good, but it the fries are wrong. There's a certain kind of fry that you have to use for proper poutine. Right off the bat, those are homemade fries. You don't use homemade fries for poutine, ever. And any Canadians that are in this channel, you know better. There's a certain kind of fry that you have to have, and it's a certain size that has to hold up to the gravy and the cheese curds. You can't have them too small, and you can't have them too big. And those look like homemade fries, like with the skin on them, and that is an absolute no-no. So, I don't know. I'm skeptical now. But we're gonna have to try these from an official Canadian point of view on La Poutinerie. We will try them. We'll just have to try them maybe later on today. Maybe we'll do that for dinner. We'll grab one of them. I know there's two. But we'll grab one of them, and at least one, and we'll try them, guys. And see how we feel about La Poutinerie. So stay tuned for that. We'll make sure that we try to do that on stream, guys. So again, keep those notifications on. If you haven't subscribed yet already, because you need to subscribe to have those notifications on, go ahead and hit that button. It is free to do. We will be back on later, either at 5 p.m. Eastern or earlier. And we'll be doing fireworks. It's actually double fireworks because it is luminous, the nighttime spectacular, as well as the 250th fireworks. We've got an awesome point of view for you guys that we got from another streamer that comes and does this fairly often and has done the 4th fireworks before here, because we have not. So we met with them this morning and they gave us some really good advice for that. So we're definitely gonna do that. And we'll try that new poutine. Now in saying that, doesn't mean that it might not necessarily be good, but it's just like anything else. If you talk to a southerner about pulled pork, it's really supposed to be a certain way. It doesn't mean it's maybe not good, but it's not going to be the way it's supposed to be. Real poutine is supposed to be a certain way, and if you go to Canada, it's usually made a certain way. Like you go to a poutinerie there. There's a really good one that was in Calgary when I lived there. They're all made a certain way. So that doesn't mean that it's not going to be good, but it's just not correct. not politically correct poutine. But we'll try it. We'll try it for science. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. This is Steph from Steph Wonders Disney. We are about to log out because, ooh, we're almost gonna be late for our reservations. We gotta hurry. We literally have 5 minutes. I didn't realize what time it was. Okay, we're gonna have to log out here, guys. I didn't realize what time it was. We have 5 minutes to get to our dining reservation. It's actually later than I thought because we bumped into those people and we're talking and I didn't realize the time. So we're gonna say goodbye, guys. As we're walking, we usually stop and do a little exit, but we're gonna have to go because we're gonna be late. So thank you so much for joining in, and for all of our new people here, thank you for tuning in with us, and I hope that you come back and see us a little bit later on this afternoon. And for all of our longtime people, I know that we'll see you later, and we're super excited to see you and share all the nighttime spectacular stuff. We'll do some more rides, we'll have some fun, and we'll watch some awesome fireworks together. So me and Pookie Bug can't wait to see you later, and we hope you have a good couple more hours of your day before we see you again. Happy wandering, friends, and we will see you in a couple of hours. Bye, guys. See you soon.
Bye, Sophie ice cream.
Questo